Come. Mic check. We on. Yes, sir.
Go ahead, sir.
Shalawam.
Shalawam.
Shalawam, young Daniel. See,
Shalawam, big boss.
little Dan Yellow right there, right? Shalawam.
Huh?
Go over there, son.
Shalawam. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to the Most High God Yahweh by Shema Mashiach Yahushai. Right, it's your Captain Khalil back at it again with another Shabbat service for the people, man. The edification for the people. Right, we do this in truth, love, and sincerity to help bring the truth to our people, to bring them back to repentance in these last days. You know, peace and blessing to the children that are scattered abroad. Right, shalom.
Khan, Shalawam. It's Captain Gubba War Gabar, right? Here to serve the nation, man. You know, we're not here for vain glory or for man worship, self worship, or anything else, man. We're definitely here to worship the Most High in spirit and in truth, right? And also to wake up the hopeful elect, man. That way we could be saved out of this wretched captivity, right? There will be nuclear hellfire for everybody who do not, right, follow the ways of the Most High God, Yahweh, right, by Hashem Yahushua in the name of his son, right? So I want to say a big shalom, right, to the families out there, keeping it together, standing strong, right? The husbands going to work, coming home, still edifying the family, edifying the children, right? Edifying the wife, right? The wife that's being keepers at home, right? Teachers of good things, man. Also teaching the young women how to become holy, right, and separate, and also become wives in these last days, right? Shalom to the children out there, right? Doing all they could do to magnify the Lord, man, right? Reading, right? Bringing brothers waters, right? Always outside, making sure they're standing firm on their square when it comes to school, right? Where they're teaching heresies and different doctrines of devils, right? Shalom to those kids, right? That's also standing strong in the faith as well, man, and being and honoring their father and their mother. With that, I say shalom.
That's right. Shalawam, Lieutenant Nathaniah, right? Shalawam to all the mighty men and women out there, man. All the people truly seeking their face. Like my brother was saying, man, we do this for the Most High, first and foremost for the Most High, you know, and nextly for y'all, man, right? To edify the nation, so that way we can be one step closer to getting out of this place, man, right? One step closer to being in that kingdom, and one step closer to being out of subjugation to this wicked nation, man.
That's right.
That's right. Right. So big shalom to half invisible man out here, right? One of the strong supporters for K.O.Y. Israelites, man. I'll be seeing you in the comments. Big shalom, barakatah to you and your household, right? So basically, what we're going in today is this so-called New Year's spirit, man. Right? Our people are still caught up in the traditions of men, man. Right? The New Year's spirit that's always on our people because they want to do everything contrary to what the Most High God says, man. Right? New Year's spirit, all these damn holidays all come from some kind of deity that these other nations worship, right? So what we're going into is this so-called god called Janus, right? Janus is Janus. Janus is the New Year's god, man, right? The god of beginnings, the god of duality, right? So we're gonna get all into it. We got all the information here, right? We're not just saying things just to say it. We're going to a diligent research about these matters that are at hand and letting our people know, like, look, man, time is coming, man, right? Time is coming. We're at the tail's end of this thing, man. America is not going to last for another 100 years, man. Every empire you know in the history of empires all has an expiration date.
That's right.
How much more America, man? Right? So we're going to get into this thing, man. So, of course, this is Shabbat, right? Shabbat Shalawam. And we got to bring out a Torah portion, you know, according to the Shabbat, man. Bring out a law portion. So every time we bring out a law portion, it always goes with the topic that's at hand. Right, so we're gonna start this thing off with the book of Exodus, chapter 9.
Hey, quick precept.
Go ahead, King.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20, and verse number 3. And it reads, "Thou shalt have no other God before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the waters under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself unto them, nor serve them. For I, Yahweh, thy power am a jealous power, sitting, Salakia, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me. Right. So the things that y'all do today, your great grandchildren will have to pay for your sins, man. Think hard and long on what you do today, because the people that's coming up under you, your seed, your lineage, your line will be destroyed because of what you do today, man. Right. Take heed to that, man. And Baba Kushar King, up in the blue letter, get that word bow. Get that word bow, right?
Con. Pull it up real quick. Got you.
That word bow means to reverence or show obedience, right? Or obedience to another deity. Right? So let's get this word bow.
To bow down, right? In homage and to royalty or God, bow self down, crouch, fall down, humbly beseech, do obeisance, do reverence, make a stoop, worship.
Yeah, so that's what you're doing when you go into this god Janus and you following all the customs that America have set up for you to serve Janus, man. Right? And all these other days of the week and all these other months, man. You are serving other gods, man. Ain't no happy Monday, happy Tuesday, happy Wednesday, man. God dang Monday, God dang Tuesday, God dang Janus, right? Because if we keep this up, man, it says the Lord, right? The Lord your God am a jealous God of visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon their children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me. So from 90 to 120 years, that child is going to have to pay for the stuff that you do today, man. Repent, right? Are you?
That's right. And generation after generation, man. You know, our people keep doing this thing, man, and we're still suffering for it to this day, man. To this day, man. All right, so we got to come out those ways, man. Great edification, King. Powerful precept, right? So let's get into this Exodus 9, man, and let's get on. Let's get on, right? Show you up through the spirit. All right, and before we quickly start, man, go ahead and hit that like button, that share button, that subscribe button, man, and help us flow through the algorithms and let the people get edified, man. Help us wake up the lost sheep, man. All praise to the Most High. All right, so let's get back on. Let me go to Exodus 9 again. Come. All right, so we're gonna start this thing off with Exodus chapter 9 and verse 1. Right, Exodus chapter 9 and verse number 1, and it reads. It says, then Yahweh said unto Moses, go in unto Pharaoh and tell him, thus saith Yahweh, Elohim of the Hebrews, let my people go that they may serve me. Right? So Moses was ordained by the Most High to go into Pharaoh, right? Which is a heathen nation, which is a nation that had us into subjection, man. Doing whatever they wanted us to do, right? With bricks and mortar and hard labor and rigor, man, right? And that's what we're doing here in America, right? We're serving these nations, we're serving their gods, we're doing everything thus saith Biden, man, thus saith Trump, right? Instead of doing what thus saith the Most High God says, man, right? So we in that same spirit today, man. We got to come out of the ways of these heathens, right? To come out of their traditions, right? Because he's the God of what? The Hebrews. Right? To let us go that we may serve him. So we got to stop serving these nations, stop serving these damn congressmen and so on, and start returning back to the Most High and serving the Most High in these last days. Right? Verse 2. For if thou refuse to let them go and wilt hold them still, behold, the hand of Yahweh is upon thy cattle, which is in the field, upon the horses, upon the asses, upon the camels, upon the oxen, and upon the sheep. There shall be a very grievous murrain, right? So let's get that word for murrain real quick. What's a very grievous murrain? Right? So if they refuse to let us go, which we can clearly see that to this day, man. They're not trying to let us go. They're not trying to let us do what we need to do to serve our God. They want us to keep on serving them, whether it be taxes, doing their traditions, right? Voting, you name it, man, right? They're not letting us go in any aspect. They want to keep us under their subjection, man, with their foot on our necks, right? And if they don't let us go, there's going to be a very grievous murrain. Let's get murrain. What does that mean? Right? Pestilence, plague, murrain, cattle disease, cattle plague, right? Pestilence, right? Now let's get that word for pestilence real quick through the spirit, right? Right? A fatal epidemic disease, especially bubonic plague, man. Right? So a fatal epidemic can be in all kinds of forms, man, whether it be nuclear warfare, whether it be something like smallpox, right? The COVID-19, you know, things along these lines. There's going to be something very grievous that's going to happen to this place because they refuse to let us serve the Most High, and they hinder us from keeping our commandments and worshiping our God in truth and sincerity, right? Keeping our minds fixated on to doing what they wanted us to do, man. Whether it be their holidays, whether it be voting, keeping their legislations, abiding by their ways, they're going to pay for that when the Most High brings that epidemic upon them, man.
That's right.
Going back, right? Verse 4. And Yahweh shall sever between the cattle of Israel and the cattle of Egypt. Meaning what? That's us, man, right? Through the spirit. We're the cattle, right? You got the goats over here, and you got the sheep over here, man. You got two forms of people living amongst each other, all mingling and dangling amongst each other, right? All doing God knows what, the same thing, man, right? But we trying to separate ourselves through the spirit in this time, and the Most High eventually is going to separate us by the hand of His might. Right, and everyone else that wants to stay caught up with the cattle of this world, right, mingling with these nations, doing what they want to do. Guess what, man? They're gonna die off, right? We're hoping that we get saved out of that. And there shall nothing die of all that is the children of Israel. See that? Any one of you brothers want to expound? Come on, reading on. Verse 5. And Yahweh appointed a set time, saying, tomorrow Yahweh shall do this thing in the land, right? And check this out, man. It could literally be tomorrow. Right? What's today? The 30th. It could be the 1st, man. It could happen, right? It could be 4 months from now. It could be 3 years from now. No matter what, it's gonna come at a time that's getting ready to happen. It shall come to pass, man. Right? That the Most High is gonna do to this place for what it's doing to us. Right? Verse 6.
Hey, hold on.
Go ahead, King.
So, like the brother going into, man, it could literally be tomorrow, right? I just was watching a video from I think his name is Kasadia Gabar, right, from off of WFI, man. And hey, man, Korea, they not playing. The missile launches that they're talking about right now, or that they doing the practices that's going on right now. They said out of their own mouth that this is for America, man. Right? Whenever America is ready, we you know what I mean? We shooting off, man. That's what they literally said on the news, right? Coming from, I believe it was coming from somewhere over there. I don't think it was China, and it wasn't North Korea, but the ruler of North Korea was right there, man, while they was doing this conference, right? Letting it be known, hey, look, the time is coming where we're gonna shoot off these nukes, man, and there's nothing that they could do about it. Once we feel offended, or once we feel like y'all about to attack, we about to shoot them off, right? So just like the brother saying, man, we need to get prepared, man, mentally, spiritually, right, emotionally, right, physically. We need certain things, man. We don't know what's gonna happen first, right? Are they gonna implement martial law now, or are they gonna implement it later? Are they gonna implement war? Right, and everybody needs to join. Are you going to be in concentration camps? We don't know, man. But when that time comes, we're going to have to be pilgrims until the Lord send His angels to destroy this place through nuclear fire, right? And the blazing beams from the chariots, right? When He do that, man, we want to be ready, right, and not be at war with this country. Right, going to Ukraine and fighting against the enemy of America. We don't want to be those people. That's why the scriptures tell us we're going to be pilgrims, because we're not going to conform right, to the ways of the world and their military, right? Hey, look, man, you're gonna have to kill me when you catch me. I'm not doing none of that until the Lord come back, right?
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's why we got to stay built up in the spirit, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and how to maneuver about this world, man. You know, to be able to make it through those times, man. And the only way you're going to be able to make it through those times is if you take heed to the commandments, right? Let me get a quick precept real quick on that. Right, let me pull this back up. Right. Let's get that in Psalms 111. It's luck here. Psalms 111, verse number 10. Right. And it says, the fear, right? Fear goes into reverence, man. The respect, right, of Yahweh is the beginning of wisdom. So when you start to respect Yahweh, give him reverence, give him all praise, right, honor, and glory, you're going to start receiving the wisdom on what you should do and what you should be doing to please him, right? A good understanding, right? In order for you to get a good understanding of what's coming, whether it be prophecies, whether it be wisdom on how to maneuver about this world, right? The only way you're going to get a good understanding is what? Have all they that do his commandments, his praise, and do it forever, right? Because to praise the Most High and to give him full reverence is to keep his commandments, man, to keep his law, right? And if the law endures forever, to giving him praise, honor, or glory, guess what? That endures forever as well, right?
Con, precept.
I was gonna get one too.
Con, go ahead. Go ahead.
Let me get Isaiah 33:6, right? Hey, because a good understanding have all they that do his commandments, right?
That's right.
And Isaiah 33:6 reads, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, man. Right? Hey, so to have stability and throughout all the times that you're going throughout these last days and seeing everything going on in the world, man. Right? Hey, we're not worried about it, man. Hey, matter of fact, we excited for it, man. We waiting for it to come, man. Right? Hey, but because we have the understanding, right? And because we keep the commandments, we are able to get that understanding, right? And that's what's going to keep us stable through these times, man. And strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure, man. Right? And brothers fear the Lord, man. We truly fear the Lord, right? And that's the problem with a lot of our people. They don't really got that fear of the Lord, man. Right. And because they don't fear the Lord, they don't care to seek out his ways or seek out what pleases him.
How you? That's right. Go ahead. You got more on that? You
no, that's all I got. Go ahead.
So give me Psalms chapter 78 and verse number 59. Start at 59.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 78, and verse number 59. And it reads, when God heard this, he was wroth and greatly abhorred Israel.
Salakia, when Yahweh, right? Come on. Go read it again. Put Yahweh in the Bible.
When Yahweh heard this, he was wroth and greatly abhorred Israel.
Go ahead.
So that he forsook the tabernacle of Shiloh. The tent which he placed among men.
Read on.
And delivered his strength into captivity, and his glory into the enemy's hand.
And that's Israel, right? He led us his strength and his hand, right, into the hand of the enemy, man. Right? That's us. But watch this, man. And this is because our people don't want to wake up, man. Keep reading.
Verse 62. He gave his people over also unto the sword, and was wroth with his inheritance. The fire consumed their young men, and their maidens were not given to marriage.
So there's coming a time where this fire is going to consume us, man, right? If we're not careful, we're going to get consumed right along with the enemy. He's coming to purify the land of the wicked that's in it, right? And the wicked Jake gonna get caught up with it, man. Right? So we need to understand this thing, man, and know that the only way to get up out of this is by keeping his laws, statutes, and commandments, the faith, and obeying by the spiritual laws as well, man. Right? The laws that came from our brothers, the apostles, man, the teachers, the disciples, man. Right? We need to also follow those brothers as well, man. Right? It's not all about law, 613 laws. Nah, man, it's bigger than that. right? We got bigger fish to fry, man. And it's a spiritual thing, man. Yeah, the law is spiritual, right? And we're sold under sin, right? Carnal, but at the same time, they got spiritual laws in effect, man, that we should keep as well. Read the next verse, King, and I yield.
Verse 78, chapter 78, verse 64. Their priests fell by the sword, and their widows made no lamentation.
They wasn't even able to. The widows wasn't able to make no lamentation. Why? Because they got killed as well, man. This nuclear fire is not going to leave anyone standing on their feet, man. Right? It's going to be a complete destruction, right? So we need to do what we need to do to get up out of this thing, man. And that's stop being rebellious and give our ear and incline our ear, right, to wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Are you?
That's right. That's right. All right, going back to Exodus 9, right? Exodus chapter 9 and verse number 7, right? And Pharaoh sinned, right? And behold, there was not one of the cattle of the Israelites dead. And the heart of Pharaoh was hardened, and he did not let the people go. Right? So who's Pharaoh today, man? Right? That's damn Joe Biden, man, and the leaders that are above him. Right? Pharaoh just means it's another word for ruler, man. Right? Who's the ruler of America today, man? Joe Biden and these damn congressmen who pass these laws and legislations and keep us subjected into their system, man, doing what they want us to do, man. Right? And we're not doing what they want us to do anymore. We doing what thus saith the Lord tells us to do now. Why? Because we understand what's coming to this place. If we keep on doing these traditions of these men out here, right? We got to come out of the ways of men and start going back into the spirit and doing what our forefathers and foremothers were doing, man, right? Serving the Lord. That's what we need to do. Right? Do you understand what's really coming to this place? Right? Do you watch news articles and see wars and rumors of war? Oh, I was just gonna stop at yeah, they talk about all these and then it goes away. No, man. Everything is ramping up for an inevitable end for this place called America, man. And our people need to wake up and realize that. Stop frolicking around doing what you want to do in this world and keeping your mind fixated into a little box, man. Because death, destruction, blood, chaos, lamentation, you name it. Everything that's in the book, man, is getting ready to come, man. But y'all want to do what you want to do. I don't care, man. I'm just going to smoke my blunts and just drink my Henny and party. Hey, that's wicked. You know? You got to come out of that, man. And look, man, you really take heed to what's going on in this world. Because if you don't, you're going to get caught with your ass out, man. You know?
Man, and real quick, man, there have been many much greater nations and mightier nations than America, man. And they've all fallen, right? So what makes you think that America will be the one that, oh, you know what? I know all these other nations fell, but America, man, America can't. They can't be taken over. They ain't even gonna never fall. Hey, man, there's been many nations much greater than America, man, throughout history, right? Who's went and conquered many lands, right? Went and conquered many people, right? But they've all been overcome. All those kingdoms have failed. So what makes America any different, man? Right? It's just a matter of time before this place comes crumbling down.
That's right. That's right. And that's what's happening, man. We see what's going on. This place has an inevitable end by the hand of these other nations. You got 10 versus damn 5, man. You got 20 against a 10. All these nations is coming against America, and guess what, man? That's prophesied in the Bible to happen, right? That's why the scriptures say in Revelation 1 and 3 is blessed is he that readeth, right? And do the things that are written in the book and taking heed to these prophecies, roughly paraphrasing. Let me pull something up real quick, man, right? Let me pull something up real fast. Let me share the screen. And you could just type it in, man. America being nuked, animation by Russia. And they got a plethora of ways, right, and different videos to show you how this place is gonna go down. You know, let me pull something up real quick. Let me. Ooh, look at this one, man. What if a nuclear bomb hits
The
New York
famous
tomorrow?
doomsday clock shows 100 seconds before the apocalypse, and it won't happen because of some higher power, but upon the initiative of a human being. We've never come so close to the edge of the abyss, nuclear war. One more step, and the history of mankind is over. And unfortunately, current world problems
Man, look at that one, man. Let me play that one back. Look at that one. Look at that, man. Look, that's your whole city gone, man.
In an instant.
Right, and this is what's coming to these grounds, man. Tanks, military, FEMA, right? All of these things are coming to America. Now, is anybody physical gonna help you? Are you gonna have a man and be like, look, hold on, don't nuke these people right here? Let me no, man. Only the spirit and power Yahweh Bashim Yoshai only has the spiritual force and capabilities to save such through an epidemic, man. A disaster. Look at that, man. See, and these are the things that play in my mind when I'm either going to work, while I'm serving this nation with rigor. Having that understanding, that's what it is. Having that understanding, knowing that this is going to come, and having faith that we are going to be delivered out of this damn catastrophe that's coming. But our people don't put their minds to the book, man, to understand. Okay, man, look, stuff's ramping up. Let me get my spirit in order, because no man is going to be able to save me through such a disaster. Let me do what I need to. No, man. Our people don't have that mind. This is why we come out there week in and week out, and we do weekend classes, man, and do these lives to get you to understand what's really going on. Most of the time, we only have probably about 8 to 16 viewers on these lives, right? Only doing probably 64 views. But guess what? Those people that are watching, the Most High is trying to sup with your spirit. He's trying to wake you up. And out of those 64 viewers, guess what? There's millions and countless others that are not paying attention. See that?
That's right.
Let me play a little bit more of this. I'm going back. Man, how are you going to survive that? Oh, God knows my spirit. God knows my heart. He knows he knows your heart, and it's wicked. It's not doing what he tells you to do.
Hey, man, you think a bunker is going to survive that? A bunker is right there in that exact same location, man. That's taking out the bunker and everything within it, man.
Yeah, facts.
Con, look at this. Look at this one right here. Watch this. Look at that. I should have repented. Damn, man. I seen these Israelites teaching. It's too late for me now. Yeah, it's too late, man. How you gonna repent and do and serve the Lord and do what the Lord wants you to do in 5 seconds, man? You can't. It's a wrap. Look at her. I should have repented. Man, this ain't no joke, man. You see that? I'm going back. That's it on that. So yeah, stop serving these nations. Stop doing the traditions of these men, man. The Most High, like you said, the Most High God knows my heart, right? Yahweh knows my spirit, and He knows your spirit and your mind wants to do what these nations want you to do. Serving damn Janus tomorrow, man. Tonight was it 30th? Tomorrow night. Let's get back on that Exodus, man.
That go back into Exodus 20, man. It says, "Thou shalt have no other gods before me." Hey, man, that means at any time, man. Hey, not one day out of the year, not 30 minutes, not 1 second, man. Right? Don't never.
That's right.
So you always got to keep the Most High first and foremost, man. Right? Mm-hmm. Y'all don't take His feelings into account when you do your actions, man. Right? Y'all say y'all love the Most High, but you don't really take Him into consideration before you do something, man. You don't really take Him into consideration before you say something.
That's right. That's right.
That's real talk.
Read that for me real quick. Be right back.
Con. What we at, verse 8?
Con.
And Yahweh said unto Moses and unto Aaron, take to you handfuls of ashes of the furnace, and let Moses sprinkle it toward the heaven in the sight of Pharaoh.
So he said, walk into Pharaoh's estate, right, or palace. Take you some ashes and just throw them in the air, man. Right? Mm-hmm. When he says sprinkle them, you think he means just sprinkle it like this in the air? Nah, man. Throw them in the air. Boom. Cloud of ashes. Let's see what happens. Right? Read on.
And it shall become small dust in all the land of Egypt, and shall be a boil breaking forth with blains upon man and upon beast throughout all the land of Egypt.
Hey, and now I'm gonna give everybody blisters, boils, right? Hot spots, right? Because that's what blains means, right? A hot spot or an inflammation spot, right? So when you do this, I'm gonna make sure to make a plague come through, right? And that's what the Most High doing up in Egypt today, man. Right? They got a new virus that came out, right? That they don't know where the heck it came from, right? They don't want to call it the vid, right? Because it's not the vid, but it has symptoms of pneumonia, right? Pneumonia and bronchitis or something like that, right? But they don't know what it is, man. It's a new plague, man. The Most High is not lifting his hand up off of Egypt, man. Why? Because he's telling you to let his people go, man. You have many camps that's like Moses out there telling you, hey, look, the end is near, man. It's coming, man. Right? Waving the hand, man, showing you that your end is near, man. Right?
Con.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. You know, handfuls of ashes of the furnace, right? So let me pull this precept out real quick just to get more edification, right? Ecclesiastes 3, right? I believe it's verse 16. Help me out, Akim. Nothing new under the sun.
That's that's 1 and 9.
Con. All right, let's take it 3 and 9. Right, so Ecclesiastes 1 and 9, right? The thing that hath been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done. And there is no new thing under the sun. Right. So when we read Exodus, right, chapter 9, the same way this happened, it's going to happen again to this place, right?
That's
because
right.
We were slaves in Egypt. We were under hard bondage, servitude to that nation. And you fast forward to America, right? We're slaves in America under hard bondage and servitude to this place. The same way is going to happen to ancient Egypt. It's going to happen to America, man, because this is Egypt all over again, right? So that ashes of the furnace is what? This place is going to be burnt to a crisp, like ashes, man. You go in your fireplace, if you have a fireplace, and you just look at the wood you just burnt last night. It's all ashes, man. That's what's getting ready to happen to this place, right? Verse 9, and it shall become small dust in all the land of Egypt, in all the land of America, man, and shall be a boil breaking forth with blains upon man and upon beast throughout all the land of Egypt. Right? Let me see what a third degree burn looks like. Let's look at what a third degree burn looks like. Look at that, man. You see that? That's getting ready to happen to you wicked Israelites, man, and you wicked nations, right? This is getting ready to come. To the point of what? You just oh, I got a third degree burn. Let me go to the hospital. No, man, you're gonna be third degree, fourth degree, fifth degree burned, man, till you die, till you turn into dust.
All over your body.
Man. Look at this, man. He dead. See that? Right? Now let me get that real quick. It's Zechariah, man. So just to recap, this we're bringing these things out because we're telling you people, that you Israelites, right, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans who are the Israelites today, to repent and come out of the ways of man. And if you don't, and you're set in your heart to keep doing what you want to do, this is what's getting ready to come to you, right? And your children. Let's get that in Zechariah 14, right, in verse number 12. And it says, and this shall be the plague, right? That's what we just went into. That word from moraine means plague or pestilence, right? The plague wherein Yahweh will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Right. And you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, when we're trying to wake you up to who you are and to come back to repentance and to keep the commandments of the Most High, and you turn your ear away from that, guess what? You're fighting against us too. You're fighting against the spirit. See that? What's going to happen? Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, right? And their tongues shall consume away in their mouth. Right, and let me pull out one more quick little video to show you what that looks like. Being consumed away while you stand, your eyes boiling in your eye sockets, right, and your whole flesh just being consumed. Let me get that real quick. And I know y'all seen this movie, man. The classic, right?
This video will never get old.
You already know where I'm going. Come on, look at this, man. Right, let me share this tab. Here we go.
Turn on the volume, okay?
Come on. And real quick, right?
Still can't hear it, so I guess it's the headphones.
It might be. Let me stop sharing real fast, right? And then let me reshare. Oh, it's lucky. Hold on. What happened to that tab? Bear with me. Okay, let me do that, and then let me reshare the screen. All right. Okay, there we go. Can y'all hear it now? Can y'all hear it?
It's a little low.
It's the video. It's all the way up. But anyways, I don't even need the audio, honestly. Let me put it on mute. Right. So this is what people are doing, man. And this is what our people are doing. They're just paying attention, doing whatever they want to do, living it up here in America, living it up under oppression, right? Just enjoying the world and celebrating these holidays and not giving a damn, man.
Just right? Going about their everyday lives, man.
Going about their everyday lives, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me fast forward a little bit right here. Right. And just like I was about to say, right? Through the spirit, right? The author is a so-called black woman, right? She's an Israelite, right? And she says her two books, The Matrix and the Terminator series, she says she wrote those off the inspiration and they're based on biblical prophecy, man. Right? Just to throw that out there.
Yep, I second that. I did. Yep, that's what she said.
Mm-hmm. And through the spirit, look right here in this image right here. The children are not being taught to keep the commandments. The children are not being taught in the ways of wisdom and understanding to follow after the Most High. So guess what? Just like K.O.Y had expounded earlier, man, it should be until the third and fourth generation, until them that hate me. They're going to suffer just because the parents are not teaching them. See that? And of course, that's the Edomite, but through the spirit, man, that's us, man, knowing what's coming, right? Looking at like, damn, man, and it vexes our spirit to know, like, damn, man, all these people are about to perish. We know what's coming, right? Because it's based on biblical prophecy, and we just looking out when we go into the highways and byways, like, hey, man, you want to hear a Bible verse? Nah, I ain't got time today, man. We just like, man, you know. Like, wake up, Israel, wake up. Nah, I'm just want to keep playing at the park, doing what I want to do. I'm going to celebrate New Year's tomorrow, you know? Wake up, repent. We banging on the fence constantly. The next thing you know, boom. Like that thief in the night, man. And that's what we just brought out Zechariah, man, right? Let me bring that out again, right? While I'm playing it, I'm going to read it. Right? While I'm playing it, I'm going to read it. Bear with me, Salakia. Right? It says,
Hold on, before
says,
you read that, give me Proverbs chapter 7 and verse number 6, right? Because this is what this lady was doing, you know what I mean? And on another level, right? This is talking about the way that the so-called conquistador, so-called white man looks at us. They look at us through a window, right? So check this out right quick. Read that.
Proverbs chapter 7, verse 6. All right, I'm gonna play while I read it. 1 second. All right, here we go. This is Proverbs. This is Proverbs 7 and 6. It says, "For at the window of my house I looked through my casement and beheld."
A casement is like that fence. It's something that you could see through, right? Vaguely, right? So that, hey man, that's what she's doing. She's looking like through her casement, man, through her window, trying to tell these people to come out of her, my people. Right? I yield on that.
Let me keep reading on that. Right? For at the window of my house I looked through my casement and beheld among the simple ones I discerned among the youths a young man void of understanding. Let me get that in the NLT real fast. Right. Proverbs 7 and 6 in the NLT. It says, "While I was at the window of my house, looking through the curtain, I saw some naive young men, and one in particular who lacked common sense." Man, and that's what we're going into right here. Right, let me bring that up back in Zechariah, right? Zechariah 14 and verse number 12, right? The Lord Yahweh, right, will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. And it shall come to pass in that day that a great tumult from Yahweh shall be among them, and they shall lay hold everyone on the hand of his neighbor, and his hand shall rise up against the hand of his neighbor. See that? Man. That's what's coming to you wicked Israelites, man. That's what's coming to you, you wicked nations, man, for leading our people to keep doing these things. That's why the scripture says, roughly paraphrasing, Isaiah 42 and 22, none saith restore. When's the last time you seen a white man come to you be like, look, man, you got to come back to your God? When's the last time you seen an Arabian or a Chinese man say, come to a Black, Hispanic, or Native American person and be like, look, you got to stop what you're doing. You need to come back to your God. It's not happening. Right? And that's it on that. Let me go back, man. All right, let's get back to the Exodus 9, man. Let's finish that off so we can get to this Janus, man. This Janus edification for the people, man. All right. If any of you brothers are speaking, y'all on mute. Come on, let's go where we leave off at.
We was on like verse 10, I think.
Yeah, that's it on that. That's all we got, man. Right. So look, the same way Moses brought us out of Egypt to serve the Most High, we got to come out of the ways of America to serve the Most High. That's the only way we can be delivered and to escape that damn destruction that we just pulled off in the video from, man. You know. But guess what? 2/3 of our people, which is in the millions, are not gonna do it. Now you got to ask yourself, am I gonna be part of that 2/3, or am I gonna do something about it, man? Right? Let's get into this these articles, man. Right. Shabbat Shalawam, Chief. All praise to the Most High. Right, and make sure y'all like the video, man. Comment on the video. It helps us in the algorithms, right, to get this knowledge out there. So make sure y'all hit that like button. Right. All praises to the Most High. Hit that like button for the brothers one time through the Spirit. All right, so let's get into this Janus, right? Let me pull up this article right here. Watch this. Right. So Janus, what's Janus? Janus says in ancient Roman religion and myth, Janus, right? That's where you get the word January from. The month named January, right? Comes from Janus. Is the god of beginnings, gates, transitions, time, duality, doorways, right? That's why they say what the new year is the new beginning of the year, man. According to the heathen calendar. The Julian and Gregorian calendar tells you that January is the beginning. It's the first month of the year.
Mm-hmm.
But Nathaniah, give them what's the real beginning of the year.
And they say you transitioning into the new year, man.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, man, they putting it out in the open. They blatant with it, and they don't care if you know, man. Y'all brothers just don't have no type of understanding, man. All right, but give me Exodus chapter 12, right from the top.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 12. What verse?
You can start from verse 1 and go to verse 1 and 2.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 12, and verse number 1. And Yahweh spake unto Moses and Aaron in the land of Egypt, saying, This month shall be unto you the beginning of months. It shall be the first month of the year to you.
Right. Hey, so the Lord gave a specific month to the Israelites, man. Hey, to you, this will be the first month, and it will be the beginning of the months for you, right? And there's a reason for that, right? Jump to the next chapter, 13, and you can start at verse 3.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 13, and verse number 3. And Mashah said unto the people, Remember this day in which ye came out of Egypt, out of the house of bondage, for by strength of hand Yahweh brought you out from this place. There shall no leavened bread be eaten. This day came ye out in the month of Bib.
Right, the month of Bib. So that's this whole first month is in remembrance of us coming out of Egypt, man. Right, that's why it's the beginning for us, the beginning of us, of the Lord bringing us out and making us a mighty nation, man. Right, this is the beginning month. This is our first month, the month of Bib, right? And that month would not be January, man. Right.
Let's get that word for a bib real quick.
Go ahead, grab that out.
A bib. Right. Fresh, young barley ears, barley. Of greening of crop, of growing green, a bib. Month of Exodus and Passover. March or April, so-called, right?
Right. Greening of crop. When you don't get none of that during the month of January. We're still in the winter time during January, man. Things are still dying. Nothing is coming to life, man.
Yep, all the way until the end of February, the beginning of March.
That's right. That's right.
The so-called winter and fall season.
That's right. That's right. Let's keep reading on this article here. That's right. Right. So yeah, Janus, man, is the god of beginnings, gates, transitions. Meaning what? You're transitioning from one year to another. And what do our people like to do, man? You know, because when we was in the world, we was doing the same thing. Okay, I'm gonna start a new workout plan. I'm gonna transition my life and do better things in this new year. Hey, man, that's not according to the Most High, man. You're supposed to do that every day. You can. You're supposed to do it immediately, right? You're supposed to start trying to change. You don't have to wait a whole 365 days, right, to start over again, to repent, to undo your mistakes and do better things.
All right.
Every day is a chance to repent. Go ahead, King.
You don't wait till the end of the year to examine yourself, man.
Right.
Right.
Go ahead.
And what the brother going into, man, and you know, every time, and you even have Israelites, man. Oh, you know, 2024, you know what I mean? We're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, we're gonna make sure we do this, do that. right? You don't want to get into, that same spirit of transitioning or making a resolution, man. Right? A resolution is nothing more than worship of the god Janus, man. Transitioning is nothing more than worship of the god Janus, man. You have to watch what you say, man. They said safeguard the doors of your mouth, man. Right? Because you start thinking stuff and you're already worshiping that thing just in your thoughts, man. Right? Your thoughts is a house, man. You start bringing idols in, right? When you're thinking on these different things like resolutions, right? How I'm gonna prosper in 2024, right? What you worried about prospering for? If you're not prospering in the work of the Lord, you're prospering in vain, man. Give me the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 1 and verse number 2. Right? You're prospering in vain, man. Right? But it all starts with a thought, man. So if you're thinking on Janus, right? If you're thinking on a resolution, right, or things that you need to be done within the new year, right, you automatically worshiping the god of Janus, man.
Mm-hmm. Serving that spirit, man. That damn new year, new me spirit, man. Hey, that's off. Right? Ecclesiastes 1 and 2. Vanity of vanities, saith the preacher. Vanity of vanities, all is vanity.
All this nonsense is vanities, man. Watch what you think. Watch what you put into your brain, man. Right? Give me Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 14, man. Because everything in your mind is going to be brought as an account. Okay, this is how he thinks. This is how he moves. This is what he said on due to what he was thinking. Right? All these things come into play, man, in judgment. Right? Go ahead.
Ecclesiastes 12 and verse 14. For Yahweh shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing.
Every secret thought, right? Go ahead.
Whether it be good or whether it be evil.
So your balances also tie into not only your words, not only your actions, but your thoughts, man. Right? You only could think of one thing at a time, man. So make sure y'all, if you're gonna do anything within this new period of time, start today, really, and make sure you switch your train of thought. When it goes evil, you bring in a precept. When it goes bad, you bring in a precept. Whenever you contemplating and you think that it might be bad energy, you bringing out a precept, right? Think on good things, man, so the Lord could judge you, right, and you could be preserved and saved in these last days. Are you?
Jesse Behaus, right? He said, I just watched a couple-hour video on Janus yesterday. This is all good stuff to learn about. Know how the enemy is moving and deceiving the people. That's right, man. Right. So how and look, man, you can win the playoffs, you can win all the championship games if you just take the enemy's playbook and learn what he's going to do on that field, man. Right. Oh, yeah, he's going to do that play on the third quarter. He's going to do this play on the fourth quarter. Oh, yeah, we're going to maneuver around that, and we're going to win the game. Right. So we got to win the game in this thing, man. We got to win the kingdom in this thing, man. Right. Knowing what the enemy's going to do. You know? That's right. I keep watching these videos, keep staying in them scripts, keeping these commandments, man, because time is coming, right? But I want to expound again on transitioning, man, that new year, new me spirit. Oh, it's a new year, it's a new me. Why you have to wait a whole year, right, to change, man? Do it today, right? And I got a precept on that. You get that in the book of Sirach, man, chapter 39. KJV, Slakia. Right, this is the book of Ecclesiastes, right? Also known as the book of Sirach, chapter 39 and verse number 5, right? It says, he will give his heart, right? Your heart is your mind, right? So you're going to give your mind to resort early, right? To Yahweh Shai that made him, right? Through the power and authority of the Most High Father, Yahweh Shai did all the creation, right? So we're going to give our mind to Yahweh Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai early, man, right? Today, in the next minute, in the next second. We don't have to wait a whole damn year to resort early to the Most High in the Son, man. Right? And we'll what? And we'll pray before the Most High, and will open his mouth in prayer and make supplication for his sins. Right? Start doing what you need to do to start making supplications for your sins, man. For your backsliding, for your stiff-neckedness, man. For you breaking the law commandments, you need to come early as you possibly can to start doing what you need to do to reverence the Most High and making supplication for your sins, for you breaking his commandments, for you doing not what the Lord told you to do. Let me get that word for supplication real quick. Definition, right? Supplication definition. The action of asking or begging for something earnestly or humbly, right? You need to get down on your knees. You need to really cry out and really ask the Most High to forgive you and to help you make it through these times. Nah, I'm just gonna do whatever I want, man. We got 50 bottles for tomorrow night, man. Hey, we got blunts, we got apes, man. We finna live it up, man. Hey, yo, what club you want to go to, man? Hey, no, man. That spirit is going to get you destroyed. That way of thinking is going to get you and your family destroyed, right? So yeah, you make supplication for your sins. Don't wait a whole year for that new year, new me spirit to start coming and doing the will of the Most High, man, and keeping his commandments and having faith. Do it today, man. Remember that commercial, man? You sitting on the couch, you know what I'm saying? Life's passing you by, you know, pick up that phone and do it today, man. You know what I'm saying? Do it today.
Hey, get chapter verse 7.
Which one King selected?
Sirach 5 and 7. Classic.
You're sitting on your phone all day anyhow. Pick up your phone and do it today, man. Pick up this Bible and do it today, man.
and it's so easy accessible, man. Download the Bible app, man. Y'all don't got the money for the book itself, man. You can download the app.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 5 and verse number 7. It says, make no tarrying to turn to Yahweh, and put not off from day to day. For suddenly, go ahead, King.
Yeah, hey man, don't wait to come and serve the Lord, man. Don't wait to fix your ways, man. Like the brother was saying, hey, don't wait till the end of the year to finally examine yourself and be like, oh, you know what? All right, I'm gonna turn up, and then on the first January 1st, new me, man. New year, new me. Nah, man. Hey, what happens if, like the brother was saying, what happens if them nukes hit tonight, man? Hey, it's too late for you, man. Right? Hey, it's gonna be too late. You had no time to do what you had to do to correct yourself.
God,
you getting a different translation?
No, I didn't mean to.
Okay.
Let me go back so I can right. Yeah. Make no tarrying to turn to Yahweh, and put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of Yahweh come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance.
Hey man, because we all know that day is coming, right? We know that when Yahweh Shai come back, he not gonna come back with hugs and kisses, man. He not coming back to make sure everybody in the world is good, man. Hey, he coming back for vengeance, man. For vengeance for the things that have been done unto his people. He coming back to destroy the wicked of the earth, man. Whether you his people or not, man. If you wicked out here, you getting destroyed, man. Right? The wrath is gonna come upon you quick, fast, and in a hurry, man. Right? Hey, so y'all need to be quick, fast, and in a hurry to get right, man. Right? Don't wait for some celebration that the world gave you that told you, okay, well, this is the new year. Now you're supposed to change your ways when the new year comes. Nah, man. Hey, you're supposed to examine yourself every day, man. Every day you can be doing something better, man. Every day you can be learning something that you some fault you had that you could be corrected.
Let me hold your preset real quick. Let me get this in the new different translation. Then I get your preset. Cap. Real quick. Sirach 5, GNT Sloppy. Right. Sirach chapter 5 and verse number 7 in the GNT. It says, come back to Yahweh quickly. Don't think that you can keep putting it off. His anger can come upon you suddenly, and you will die under his punishment. Man, that's powerful, right? All praises. Let me go back now. What's your precept, King?
Man, I was just sitting here thinking about how wicked, man, these people is, man. But yeah, man. So it's just like it's crazy, man. But get for me Jeremiah chapter 24 and verse number 7. This is ridiculous, man. How can you they got some people, bro, they know the truth, they living with a husband or a wife that know the truth, but you still want to move in wickedness, man, and find every way to swindle your way to make it to these different events, man, right? Whether it be Christmas Eve, right? Christmas, right? New Year's Eve, New Year's, the big game, right? Everybody want to do what they want to do, man. And the Most High, he's gonna get the last laugh, man. Right? I want you to get Salaki because my nerves getting bad. So after this, give for me Sirach chapter 43 and verse number 30. Right? Because I'm sick, bro. Go ahead.
Jeremiah, this book of Jeremiah, chapter 24 and verse number 7. And I will give them an heart to know me, that I am Yahweh, and they shall be my people, and I will be their Elohim, right? Their power. For they shall return unto me with their whole heart.
Hey, man, it's gonna happen eventually, man, but it's gonna happen because of the sudden destruction that gotta come to all life in America, man. Right? That's the only way he's gonna purify the heart of the righteous, man. Is by bringing sudden destruction on the wicked, man. Right? And it sucks, man. Right? That it got to take all that, man. When Yahweh, the best love that he set upon us is saying, bro, I love y'all, man. Not because nothing that y'all did. It's because I already made a pact with your forefathers, man. That I'm going to take care of you and I'm going to be there for you whenever they die, man. Right? That's really what God said, man, as a friend, man, to Abraham, man. Hey, look, man, I love you so much, man. That your kids that come behind you, man, in the lineage of Isaac, I'm gonna be there for them, whatever they need from me, whether it be a house, whether it be some cash, whether it be a flock, herds, sheep, birds, right? Whatever they need, man, I got them, man. Don't worry about it. Just go pass on easily. Picture your best friend, man, at your bedside, man. Telling you, man, I love you, man. Your family, man, I'm gonna take good care of them, man. Don't worry about that. Right? And I'm gonna tell my grandkids and my kids to take care of your family, man. That's a real brother, man. Right? And the Most High is the best brother we could ever ask for, man. And y'all still want to do whatever the hell you want to do, man. Right? With a righteous man, right? With a righteous woman, right? You still want to do whatever you want to do, man. Hey, man, you're gonna be nothing more than missile food, man. And the kids that y'all got is gonna be saved through the blood of that father, through the blood of that mother, man. Right? But hey, man, our relationships need to get under the umbrella of the Lord, man. Because if not, right, there's damnation coming to somebody, right? So you got to pick the side, right? You have to pick a side, man. Is it gonna be me, right? Your husband, the guide, right? The wife, right? That should be guiding that husband into righteousness, right? Is it gonna be us and the Lord, right? Or is it gonna be you, your family, and the world, man? Because at the end of the day, that missile is taking names. It's whooping ass and taking names, man. Right? And I just pray, man, that I make it through that thing, man. Right? All this is not in vain, man. Right? But give me that in Sirach.
Con. We already lost 4 viewers, man. Hey, the Most High sees that, man. But it's all good through the spirit for y'all still tuning in, man. Hey, I pray that the Most High really sup with you and y'all make it to the kingdom, man. All praise to the Most High.
Hey, man, the truth hurt, man. You feel what I'm saying? The truth hurt, man. And a lot of people like it, man, when you going in on Esau, man, when you going in on the nations, man, right? But when you going in on family and you going in on the Israelites, it's like, oh, hold on, man. It's getting hot in the kitchen, man. The kitchen getting hot, right? I got to step out for a second. When it cool off, I'll come back in there. But right now, it's hot. right? Because the truth, man, the truth is a mug, man, and it's a flame that's gonna burn forever, man. The truth will never get put out, right? Lies always will get stepped on. Go ahead.
And real quick, 43 and what, King?
30.
43 and 30. And just real quick, man, the time it takes you watching a video like this on your phone and that spirit to move your thumb and just exit out, man. Hey, that's Satan, man.
That's nothing but
like those thoughts. You watching for the 20 minutes and your thumb just move to I'm gonna exit and move on. Hey, man, that's Satan, man. You know, gotta fight that thing.
Right? That's right. That's an adverse spirit.
That just vexed me real quick, but yeah, let's get it, man.
That's an adverse spirit, man.
Yeah, just to hop right on Instagram and go browse Instagram,
man. And look at the next big booty come across the screen, man. Right, the next man with a shalom, man. Right, ready to lust, man. Right, I'm sick of this. I'm not lusting after the Most High no more. I'm not desiring the Most High right now. Right, I'm gonna give 5 minutes to the big booty. I'm gonna give 5 minutes to the shalom and the chest pack. Right, wicked.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 43 and verse 30. When you glorify Yahweh, exalt him as much as you can, for even yet will he far exceed. And when you exalt him, put forth all your strength and be not weary, for you can never go far enough.
So you can never go far enough. And brothers and sisters think that they're going far enough just by keeping the dietary law, just by keeping the fringes on. Right? Some brothers and sisters, hey man, they got a hard time walking out the house with fringes on, man. Right? It's all right. I'll wear a hair wrap and a dress. You know what I mean? That's enough. No, man, the Lord said fringes, man. Right?
Hey, Slakia, just to touch on that, man. I seen a video the other day. It was this brother who said he left the Israelites. He was like, yeah, them brothers was doing too much. I was like, I got to wear my fringes every day. They was like, yeah, you got to wear them every day. And he making a thing out of it. Like, bro, it's not that hard to throw on a shirt, man, with fringes on. It's not that hard to wake up in the morning, get dressed, and you throw your fringes on. Like, it's that don't hurt you in any way to make you be like, oh man, I gotta wear these today. Man, hey, this shirt kind of hot. I don't know if I want to wear this today, man. Like, no, man. Just making it
really and the cold part about it is, King, is that it's really because it is. This is why it's because they're rebellious as hell, man. Right? Because look what the Lord said. Right? I'm not even going to read the fringe part, but this is Numbers 15 and verse number 39. And it shall be unto you for a fringe that ye may look upon it and remember all the commandments of Yahweh and do them. That's why they don't wear them, because they don't want to remember the commandments of Yahweh and do them, man. Right? For this is your wisdom and your knowledge amongst the nation, man. How beautiful is that you got a father, right? That, like I said, man, when your daddy died, he said, don't worry, man. Don't worry. I take care of that, man. And they kids that's coming after them. Like, they paid all. Don't worry about it. They paid, right? And then the least you could do is say, okay, whatever you asking me, I got you, man. Nigga paying all your bills, the light bill, right? The water bill, the rent, the nigga got the car going, right? Every time you need an oil change, you just bring it up to Pops, man. Pops like, get under that 15-minute oil change, boom, out of there, right? Everything you need from the Most High, man, he give it to you, right? And then you want to say, nah, I ain't gonna listen to you though. I'm still gonna smoke weed in your house. I'm still not gonna kick off my shoes by the door. You know what I mean? I'm still gonna pee on your toilet seat, man, and not lift it up, man, or not wipe it off, man. Right? I'm still gonna leave a doodle streak on the end of the toilet. You know what I mean? Right? And just laugh when I hop out the bathroom with a cigarette in my mouth in your house, right? So we need to come back to serving the Lord, man. Because he does so much for us, man. It should be nothing to take your shoes off at the door. Should be nothing to wipe off the seat after you're done. Right? Should be nothing to go extra for the Most High. Next thing you know, you pressure washing the driveway for the Most High, man. Right? Go as hard as you can, man, because you can never go far enough. Are you?
That's right. Man, he do all the things for you all the days of your years, man, and without asking for nothing, man. And you be like, hey, yo, you mind grabbing me a milk from the store? Yeah, that's kind of out the way, Pops. I got this party I'm gonna go to, you know. Man, what you mean? Hey, I got you, Pop. Don't worry about it. You know, hey, you mind picking up that thing in the house? You know, I don't really ask you for much, son, but I could really use your help picking up these leaves. You know what? I kind of got something to do, Pops. Maybe another day. Or maybe when I feel like it. That's what you're saying, man, to the Most High.
That's right. Hey,
that's
my
awesome.
wrist hurt. You feel what I'm saying? My wrist hurt. I just sprained my wrist yesterday. And you use the other hand. What's wrong with you?
Con. All
right, let's go. We really did drop off. 4 of them really did drop off. That's crazy.
Con, real quick. If y'all still watching this live right now, and y'all still in the chat right now at this very second, drop something in the comment because I want to remember you in my prayers and bring your name to my remembrance. That the Most High keep dealing with your spirit, right? And we can make it up. We can make it to the kingdom, Most High willing. So if you're still in this chat right now, drop a 1 in the chat, anything in the chat, in the comment box, so I know who you are, so I can keep you in my remembrance when I make my next prayer to the Most High. That He keep dealing with your spirit, man. My beautiful, beloved people, man. Right. Take a couple seconds to do that real quick for the brothers, man. I greatly appreciate it. Before I move to this next article.
I'll be right back while they're doing that.
Come. Let me read this comment too right here. Jesse said, it is not wise to hold off turning away from your sin. You do not know how much time we have left before the time of grace has expired. That's what I'm saying, man. Like it could happen in 5 minutes from right now. You know? Next thing you know, that all the base, because every city got a major or either a major or a minor military base. Right? Every city in America has a major and a minor military base. And the alarms that they sound is able to be heard throughout all of the cities of America when they're all compiled together, right? That warning call. You don't want to wait till that time to be like, oh, okay, let me start getting right, man. Damn, I should have never did that. I should have came early. Yeah, man. You don't want to be in that spirit. You already want to have treasures stacked in heaven and your hand put to the plow and you building up that wall for that hedge of protection, right? Oh, let me go get some brick and some cement, start building my wall to fortify me in the Most High, and you don't even know where to get the materials from, man. While you got other brothers out here repenting and keeping the commandments, looking at you like, hey, man, I've been building my wall up, man. You want to be in that spirit, man. You know? I got the roof going. I got the floor done. You know, the house is all put together. I'm putting the furniture in there. You know what I'm saying? That's the hedge of protection you already want to have built or in the midst of building. You don't want to be too late to building your house or your hedge of protection to fortify you from the coming destruction, man. You already want to be doing the work. Right? Stop putting off from day to day. Like Lieutenant Nathaniel said. You know? Let me see. Did they tap it in the chat?
I don't see nothing.
Okay. It's all good.
But that go into give me Isaiah 29 and 13.
That's how you know even Hebrew Israelites got that damn New Year's resolution spirit. Man. You start talking crap about the new year, man. It's like, hold on, buddy. Can't be hearing this one.
Man.
Let me put this down. All right, this the book of Isaiah, chapter 29 and verse 13. Wherefore Yahweh said, for as much as the people draw near me with their mouth and with their lips do honor me, but have removed their heart far from me, and their fear toward me is taught by the precept of men.
Hey, man. Brothers just go off of traditions and what they've been told, right? Everybody claims anytime. Hey, how many times we be at camp, man, and we ask brothers, hey, do you love God? And they'll be like, yeah, of course I love God, right? But they don't want to stop to talk, man. They don't want to stop to hear one precept, but they'll walk as they walking away to their car. Yeah, I love God. Hop in their car and leave, man.
Yep.
Hey, do you love God? How do you show God that you love him? I pray every day. Is that what the scripture said to do to show that you love God? Where did you get this idea that you just have to pray to show God that you love him, man? Right?
Christianity, man.
Do you love your parents in that way? Right? Do you tell your parents you come in like K.O.Y said? Do I come in the house and I'll be like, hey, I love you, and then I'm wiping mud all on your carpet and on your couches, and you be like, hey, clean that up, and I'll be like, to hell with that, man. That's your job. You clean it up.
It's wicked,
right? Hey, man. Right? I got that healthy fear to show that I love my parents, man. I love my mom, so I'm not going to disrespect her in no type of way, right? Because I want her to feel proud of me as the type of son that she raised me up to be, right?
Or you come in there and you say thank you, I appreciate you for everything, and thank you for doing this and thank you for doing that. But meanwhile, you never do anything to show your appreciation, right? All you got is words, man. Right? Man. But the way that you show your appreciation, man, when moms come in the door, right? You do something nice for her, man. You have the rose petals all on the thing, and you her son, right? It's not no romance, but you got the rose petals all on the thing. You bring it to the bathroom. They got roses in the tub. You feel what I'm saying? A good candle burning. Her favorite wine with her favorite wine glass, and say, hey, Mom, I just wanted to show you, that I truly love you. I know, probably no man is in the house or daddy not here, whatever. I just wanted to show you how much I appreciate you. It's a warm bath, right? I got you some food when you come out. Thank you for being my mama, man. Right?
Man.
That's how you show your appreciation, man. You can say thank you, I appreciate you, and all these different things all day, man. But are you showing, right, how much you appreciate a person, man?
Right. And imagine, man, you go and do all that for your homie's mom. But when you come home, you don't do none of that for your mama. Man, hey, man, you're going to be jealous as hell, man. Hey, I take care of you. I feed you. I raised you. I clothed you. I wiped your ass when you was in diapers. Hey, man, and you don't do none of this for me. You go and do it for your homeboy mom who you just met 2 years ago, man.
That's off.
Right? Hey, that's what all y'all brothers and sisters do when y'all celebrate these holidays, man. When you go out here celebrating these other gods, man. Hey, you showing appreciation to all these other gods, right? But you don't show appreciation to your God.
Man. That's a big deal, man. That's a big deal. I'm glad you brought it out like that, man. That make you think, man.
Man.
You know what I mean? Who raised you? Right? Like TK Kirkland or TJ Kirkland always say, who raised you? And I don't know who the hell raised you, man. You serving another person, mama, and not yours, man. Right,
man, but that's off, man. And we all been through that. I've been through that in the world too, man. Like, it's crazy because Miss Cheryl, you doing everything for Miss Cheryl, and then she talked to your mom and be like, hey, your son is such a polite young man. He come in my house, he's very respectful. And then Miss Tiffany, like, you don't do that in my house, like, hey,
yeah.
Man, why do we do that, man? That's off, man.
Man. That's because we haven't been taught the true essence, right, of love, which is loving somebody even through their flaws, right? Mama come home, she yelling because things ain't done right? So you tripping out, you got a bad taste in your mouth about mama, right? But when you go by Miss Shirley, right, she always like, hey baby, how you doing today? I got a little food. You want some of this? You want some of that? But to her kid, right, she like, hey, why this ain't picked up? Why this ain't right here? And so you thinking that this woman is a blessing, she nice, right? But she act just like your mama act with you, but you're not seeing the bad parts, right? And for us, we need to learn how to do what the Bible said, not hold grudges one to another, right? And still be able to serve one another, man, right? Mm-hmm. If I held grudges against my wife, I wouldn't be serving her the way that I do, on a daily basis, right? If another sister, right, didn't hold grudges against their husband, right, they wouldn't be they wouldn't be serving as well as they serve, right? Because we gotta stop holding grudges to be able to be of service, right? So that's what happens, bro, is that you see, you know, the correction from your mama, and you think, you know, my mama don't love me, man, right? When really the whole time, man, your mama been showing you abundance of love and raising you up the correct way, right? But that, I think that's what it be. You know, I think that's what it is. That's why we disrespect God so much.
That's right. That's right. All praises. All right, let's get back on this article. All right, so yeah, man, this so-called New Year that y'all getting ready to celebrate, right? Which I pray y'all turn away from that spirit, man. Right? It's serving another God, Janus, right? And he's the what? God of beginnings, gates, transitions, time, duality, doorways, passages, frames, and endings. Right? The endings, man. The ending of a new year, right? So you don't need a whole year to do that. Hey, when y'all expound on that real quick, I'll be right back. Sloppy.
Con. Go ahead, Nathan. Nathan, yeah.
Con. Yeah, so man, the God of beginnings, gates, transitions, time, duality, doorways, passages of frames and endings, man. Hey, as the year comes to an end, a new year begins, man. Right? Hey, so when you come out here and you are making a New Year's resolution, man, right? Hey, I'm about to transition into being this new person for this upcoming year. Hey, like the brother say, man, hey, some camps out there who's like, hey, this new year, hey, we're gonna do things all different this new year. Hey, don't make a resolution for the new year, man. Hey, starting today, we doing things different as a camp, man. To hell with what's going on next year, because next year ain't even promised, man. Right? Hey, tomorrow ain't even promised. We got to make that change right now, today, this instant, right? Stop following the customs of these other people, man. The traditions that got to do with these other cultures, right? And their belief systems and how they worship their gods, right? That's how that's what you're doing. You're throwing a big ass party at the end of the year to welcome in the new year, all in honor of this other god, man.
Janus, right? So, and like the brother was going into, and also I want to add, right? I want to land me back on that, right? This says is as having two faces, right? And it also goes into what? Duality or doorways, passages, frames, and endings, right? So there's movies, right? And I'm pretty sure brothers have seen this movie where you look at a mirror, right? And then what you do is you walk into the mirror and it's another dimension on the other side. Right, that's a movie dedicated to what, right? An ending and a beginning, right? Also doorways, right? To where you're making it into another space, right? What about the movie Monsters, right? You remember Monster Incorporated, Monster Inc., right? Where they had all the doors and you go to each door and it's another bedroom at the end of that door, right? These are all things that these Grecians, right? These Romans, this is what they like to deal with, man. Right? And you have also what? You have one person that live one way through the day, but at nighttime they're demon, right? Different doorways and things like that. This all to worship one of their gods, man. Right? I just wanted to bring that up.
That's right. And that's all, man. Let's keep reading on that, right? So,
and you also have Salaki. You also have that what? That mirror on the wall. Who's the greatest of them all? Right? On damn Shrek, man. Right?
Yeah.
So they don't stop, man. They publish their gods, man. And us, we need to stand firm on Yahweh, man.
That's right. That's right. Bring it out, King. Beautiful. Right. So the month of January is named for Janus or Ionaris, however you pronounce that damn Greek word, man. It ain't Hebrew, you know, right? According to the ancient Roman farmers' almanacs, right? Juno was mistaken as the tutelary deity, right? Let's see what that means. A tutelary is a deity. It's like a tutelary, right? A tutelary is a deity or a spirit who is a guardian, patron, or protector of a particular place, geographic feature, person, lineage, nation, culture, or occupation. Right? So we're adopting these customs that are meant for a whole different race and lineage of people, man. Right? These Europeans. You know, our people got blonde hairs and they just want to be you see, hey, y'all see Beyonce's new look, man. Right? Bleaching her damn skin. Wanting to look more and more like a European, man.
I just watched a video today, man. They said there's the most harmful chemicals, right, in blonde hair that causes cancer, kidney failure, right, and certain liver diseases, right? And people still want to put those things up in their hair, man. They also say, like, when you get your hair braided, right, they dip it in this hot water mixed with some type of chemical, right? And the braider, right, smells in those steams if they don't wear a mask, and most of them don't, right? And that also causes a lung cancer. They have a cancer that forms in the lung from that thing. So you putting all these different fake hairs and chemicals and all these different things up in your head, not realizing they had a man that lived. I'm gonna segue to another thing. They had a man that lived for 19 years fasting, right? And all he did was put honey in his hair, and his hair, the follicles in your hair, right, soaks in the nutrition and brings it into your body. So if you putting chemicals in your hair, right, it's soaking into your brain, right, and putting chemicals into your body, man.
That's right.
Right.
That's right.
So these different hairs is off, man.
Yeah, I mean, Nathaniel was going into that no food eating Jake, man, who puts the honey in his head, and that's how he eats, you know, things like that. But yeah, man. Right. So let me read on. Right. So the Roman god Janus is where January comes from, the god of beginnings. But he was mistaken for Juno, right? Of the month of January, but Juno is the tutelary deity of the month of June. So all these months that they have, January, February, March, and guess what, man? We were taught that in elementary, man, how to sing it. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, and they made it into a damn song, man, so they can embed and put it in our program in our minds that these are actually the true months, and to take away from our true understanding. Like, no, the Most High already gave us names of months, man. You know, reading on. Janus presided over the beginning and ending of conflict, and hence war and peace. The gates of building in Rome named after him, not a temple as it is often called, but an open enclosure with gates at each end. We're open in time of war and closed to mark arrival of peace. As a god of transitions, he had functions pertaining to birth and to journeys and exchange, and in his association with Portunus, a similar harbor and gateway god, he was concerned with traveling, trading, and shipping, and so on. But we're not going to keep going too much deep onto that, man. The point is that the January, the month, is named after a Roman god called Janus. And he is the god of beginnings and endings, dualities, doorways, transition. So our people need to come out of that way of thinking and serving and worshiping these other gods with their actions, man, right? Taking heed to those ways. That whole new year, new me spirit is not of the Most High God, and it's not of the Bible. So if you claim you love the Most High and you love the Bible, you need to come out these traditions of men, because if you do not, you're gonna ultimately be destroyed. You understand?
Yeah, let me read this real quick on this article. It says Janus was seen as symbolically looking back at the old and ahead to the new. And this idea became tied to the concept of transition from one year to the next. Romans would celebrate January 1st by giving offerings to Janus in the hope of gaining good fortune for the new year.
And that's what you're doing with the fireworks. That's what you're doing with the barbecues. That's what you're doing with the drinking, right? With the drugging, right? You're giving gifts unto the god Janus, man. All right, go ahead, Nathaniel.
Right, and that's for in hope for good fortune for the new year, man. And that's why everybody be like, oh, 2024, this is my year, man. Hey, 2023, this is my year, right? Hey, right before the new year here, man, everybody got an idea that they got good fortune coming to them during this new year after they done celebrating the new year, man.
Man, it's been they new year, new me since damn 99, man. 97.
Man,
Every year's a new year, new me, but you're doing the same damn thing you did in the previous year, man. Make it make sense, man.
Yeah,
make it make sense.
You do 2 months or whatever you're doing, maybe even just 2 weeks, and then you go right back into the nonsense.
And the only way we look, Israel, and y'all viewers watching, the only reason why we saying this is because we did it, man. We did it. You know? Oh, they just saying stuff. They don't know what. Yeah, we do, because we were you, man. But we repented and we're keeping these commandments, and now we have the understanding that we need to stop doing what these other nations do, because it's not of the Most High, and it's definitely not of the Bible. It's Roman fashion, it's Greek fashion. You know,
hey,
let me play this. Go ahead, King.
Con, you got a video?
Yeah, I just want to play this quick 3-minute video real fast.
Con, I'll get my precept after that.
Con. Just to give y'all a quick, brief synopsis of understanding of what this is, right? Here we go. Let me play this. You hear it?
Janus is a major deity in Roman mythology. He is often depicted as having 2 faces, each pointing in opposite directions. Janus stares into both the future and the past, symbolizing his mastery over beginnings and endings. He is the son of the god Phoebus Apollo. Some versions say that Janus was born in the Greek region of Thessaly, but left for Latium, which is in present-day Italy. He was welcomed there by the mythical king Camese, with whom he shared power. Janus founded several cities, and according to some Roman myths, he welcomed the god Saturn after Jupiter had banished him from Greece. Saturn was the equivalent of the Titan Kronos in Greek mythology, and as a way of expressing his gratitude for being welcomed, the old god initiated the Golden Age of Man. During this period, people lived in a world of enormous happiness and abundance. Kronos also blessed Janus, endowing him with the ability to know the past and the future. Janus was the
blessing him with the ability to know the past and the future, man. They put in these damn fake mythological deities that these other nations worship, right? Giving them the power of the Most High. No, man, the Most High only knows the past and the beginning, and through his prophets, right? The Israelites, man, not these other nations. You see how they're trying to usurp themselves as being somebody when the Most High said that these other nations are counted as the small dust of the balance in Isaiah chapter 40, man. 15 on down. Right?
Deity in charge of teaching men how to use boats and introduced the use of coins. After his existence among men ended, Janus was divinized. As a god, he became responsible for protecting doors and gates. Janus was depicted with 2 faces and a key in his hands. When opening a door, the god starts a new cycle, which can be a new harvest cycle or the passage from childhood to adulthood. He is also connected to the beginning and end of wars. During the Roman Sabine conflict, the god prevented the Sabines from attacking Rome's armies by generating a fountain of boiling water to block the Sabines' path. The Romans repaid his protection by building several temples in his honor. The main one was shut during times of peace and only opened in times of war. Janus had a prominent position in Roman religious ceremonies. He was summoned at the beginning of each ritual, establishing a connection between the mortal and the divine. The Romans trusted that Janus's blessings were essential to secure a positive outcome in any new endeavor, be it agricultural, personal, or military. As a god related to transitions and the beginning of new cycles, the Romans named the first month of the year in honor of the god Janus. The month of January is the time when people try to put their end-of-year resolutions into practice and start a new prosperous cycle with the blessing of the god Janus.
And that's everything we just brought out, man. That's everything we just brought out.
It said with the blessing.
Video.
It
Yeah,
said
but
with
key
the
point.
blessing of Janus.
Yeah, the key point about when they set that, Cap, is that it's the Romans.
Mhm.
They worship that God so they can receive the blessings of their new endeavors. The Israelites, you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you 12 tribes today, our power is the Most High Yahweh of the Bible. He's the one that gives us the blessings and our endeavors. So stop doing what they do and start doing what we're supposed to do.
Man, big facts. So I got something. I got something. If nobody else got nothing right now,
I just want to speak on it real quick, right? We still follow the Roman calendar today. So what makes you think that it would be any different that the Roman god Janus is not? Oh, well, that's not now. January is just January. That's not after the Roman god. Hey, man, we follow their calendar. Right? All months are named after a Roman god.
That's right. Mm-hmm. They call it the Gregorian calendar, man.
Mm-hmm.
What you got, Cap?
2 Corinthians chapter 5. And I want to start because this is what we working on. We working on becoming new with the Most High, and this is year round, right? This is not just, we take one day out the year and we just become new and then we're new forever. Nah, our just like our mercies is renewed every day, right? We're renewed every day, right? So I'm trying to see where to start. Start at verse. Yeah, start at 15.
First Corinthians chapter 5 and verse now. It's lucky.
2 Corinthians.
Oh, yeah, 2 Corinthians, right? 2 Corinthians 5 and verse number 15. And that he died for all, that they which live should not henceforth live unto themselves, but unto him which died for them and rose again.
So one step of becoming a new creature or having a resolution, right? Or trying to leave off from being one way into being another, right? First and foremost starts with the death, burial, and resurrection of our Messiah, right? There's nothing to do with the New Year's, right? It's everything to do whether we live or whether we die for the Lord, right? Go ahead.
Reading on. Verse 16. Wherefore henceforth know we no man after the flesh.
We don't know nobody after the flesh, man. People of the flesh, we cut off, right? Because we're becoming new, right? In the eyes of the Most High and Yahushua, right? Go ahead.
Yea, though we have known Hamashiach after the flesh, yet now henceforth know we him no more.
No, we don't know him no more as in the flesh, man. We looking at him as the spiritual things that he done did, right? So we don't look after him no more in the physical flesh. We look unto him as in a spiritual being with spiritual powers that did spiritual things when he walked on the earth, right? Go ahead, excuse me.
Verse 17. Therefore, if any man be in Hamashiach Yahushai, he is a new creature.
You become immortal. Because what? Give me the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1, and verse number 10. No, 9.
This is the book of the Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1 and verse number 9. For inquisition shall be made into
verse 10. I had it right.
The book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1 and verse 10. For the ear of jealousy heareth all things.
Hold on, no, that ain't it. My bad. Give me a second. Let me go to it in my book right quick. Give me a second.
What verse 5?
Hold on. 15.
God. Verse 15. For righteousness is immortal.
For righteousness is immortal. So when you start living your life in righteousness, you become that new creature. You become immortal, because he said, they that live unto me shall never die. Right? There's some people that stand in here with you that will never die. Why? Because their spirit has become immortal because they live righteously. Right? So go back to 2 Corinthians, and if you got something, chime in.
Verse. I want to expound on verse 16. Yeah, right. So if we live in the spirit and not of the flesh, right, and we understand that, you know, we took heed to the ways of this world using the flesh, right, and trying to follow after Hamashiach in the flesh, right? Oh, I love God, I believe in Christ, but you're not doing things of the spirit, right? So therefore, you're not immortal in that sense. Verse 16, but ungodly men with their works and words called it to them, for when they thought to have it their friend, right? They think, oh yeah, I should follow the way, but they don't do none of the things to dwell in the spirit. They're always in the flesh, and they follow after Hamashiach in the flesh instead of in the spirit. So therefore, they're not. They think to have it their friend. Yeah, I want to be your friend, but you're not really doing the things to actually be your brethren and sup with that spirit. They consumed it not and made covenant.
Talking about the spirit of righteousness, right? The friend of righteousness, right?
That's right. They consumed to not. They didn't consume it, right? And made a covenant with it because they are worthy to take part with it.
Right? With what?
Their works.
With the flesh, with death, man. That's what they want to take part with.
The ungodly men with their works. The works of what? The flesh, and not their works of the spirit. The words of the flesh and not the words of the spirit, man. Right? They made a covenant with these things. And since they made a covenant with these things, guess what? They're worthy to take part with it. Meaning the things that are going to die off, you're worthy to die off with that fleshly mindset, man. Why are you going to die off with it and be consumed with it? Because guess what, man? You're not immortal in the spirit. So
man. Hey, this is a heavy chapter, man. I suggest every man, woman, and child to go read that chapter. That chapter is dope.
That whole book, Wisdom of Solomon, is mighty, man.
Man, it's fire. And up in this book, they put all the chapters in the right place, right? Can y'all see that?
Yeah, that's nice and sweet, man.
They put all the chapters in the right place. So Wisdom of Solomon, right, is right after Songs of Solomon, right? So it all Solomon's books is in the correct order, man. It's cold-blooded.
But go ahead. Verse 17 again. Therefore, if any man be in Hamashiach, he is a new creature. Old things are passed away. Behold, all things are become new.
All the old things have passed away, right? But all things are become new. And what? In living in righteousness, immortality, right? With the most.
You're mute.
I was talking to my wife. Like we talking about this New Year resolution thing, man. No, man. When we die in Christ and we come back to life and we live in righteousness and immortality, right? We now get that spiritual body like Christ. This is what Paul is going in this chapter, man. Right? Explaining how to be that new creature, man. Right? All things have become new. That's because the old things have passed away. We have died. Our flesh has died with Mashiach. Now we live no longer therein. Right? So continue to read unless you got something.
Yeah, and just like we brought out in Sirach 39 and 4, man, you need to resort early. Do it today, right? You don't have to wait for a new year to become a new creature in Hamashiach Yahushua, man.
That's right.
Right? Verse 18. And all things are of Yahweh, who hath reconciled us to himself by Hamashiach Yahushua.
Why? By the way of righteousness. Right? By the way of casting off the deeds of the flesh, man. right? Because what did they say, man? They said Yahweh Shai took the keys of death away from Satan, man. Right. So now we don't die no more. When we come into the righteousness of God, we don't die no more unto Satan, man. We die unto Yahweh Shai. So we live with him, right?
And have given to us the ministry of reconciliation.
Reconciliation with the Spirit, man, right? Reconciliation with the Father, man, right? Because we have came so far in the flesh, man, right? Like Romans chapter 1 and verse number 21 says on down, man. We have made the deeds of the flesh to look like heaven, man, right? And we forgot that heaven comes by the Spirit, and the Spirit comes by the word, right? And both of those come by the obedience of the word, right?
I just want to bring out something real fast on that. Watch this. Let's go back to Sirach 39, right? Make a powerful point real quick. That book, Cameron, was the book of wisdom of Solomon, right? Wisdom of Solomon, right? So Sirach 39 and verse number 5. Watch this. He will give his heart to resort early to Yahweh that made him, Yahweh Shai that made him, and will pray before the Most High, and will open his mouth in prayer and make supplication for his sins. Here's the key. When the great Yahweh will, he shall be filled with the spirit of understanding, right? So when we put Yahweh Shai and we dwell with Yahweh Shai in the spirit and not just simply in the flesh, and we do things of the spirit and not of the flesh, right? We get the spirit of understanding, right? And that spirit of understanding stems and trickles down to this. Understanding what? That the Most High through his son, Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, right, gave us that reconciliation, right? And now since we have the spirit of understanding, now we're what? We have the spirit of understanding and be able to what? Give the ministry of reconciliation, which is what we're doing right now. Giving the people the understanding, and we're ministering to our people, which means serving them the understanding of reconciliation, right? To come back to the Most High, put off the ways of the old man, put on the new creature. See what I'm saying? And I yield on that.
That was beautiful right there.
Let me read 19 real fast. To wit, that Yahweh was in Hamashiach, reconciling the world unto himself, and that world is Israel, right? Not imputing their trespasses unto them, and have committed unto us the word of reconciliation. See that? Let me pull out a quick precept that I wanted to bring up real fast. And a lot of our people they're ignorant to this fact. They're just simply on that simple mind, think, oh yeah, it's just a new year, it is what it is. No, it ain't just it is what it is, right? There's an origin and root behind all of these things, and our people are ignorant to the fact of that, right? There's nobody out there right now. You got people got 50 bottles and hella blunts, get ready to party it up tomorrow night. They're not doing it all. Yeah, let's go. Let's celebrate Janus. Woo, let's do this. Yeah, Janus. No, they're not doing it like that. They're just thinking in a simple mind, in a simple term. Oh, it's the new year. It's a new me, New Year revolution, because the government says it, man. America says it. So it is what it is. So they're ignorant to that fact, right? So when you get to Hosea 4:6, right? My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge, right? So our people are mentally destroyed. They don't know who they are. They don't know where they're going. They don't know where they came from. They don't know what they should be doing. They don't know what they're actually worshiping when they're ignorant to these damn holidays, right? They're destroyed for the lack of that knowledge. And our people reject this knowledge. Ah, man, it's a new year. It's a new time, man. It don't mean that no more. That was back then, man. It got a different meaning now. No, man. It's all the same thing. Since they reject that knowledge, which we've seen people jump off this live, they're rejecting the knowledge. Guess what's going to happen? Yahweh, right, will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. And what does it mean to be a priest? To be a servant to the Most High, to serve him, man, with all truth, sincerity, and heart. You're going to be rejected. Now you're trying to serve the Most High when the day of doom is coming, man. No, you're rejected. You got to do that right now, right? Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children. See that? Come on. That's and I yield on it. Yeah, hold on. Do the spirit. The spirit want me to bring this out. Verse 7. As they were increased, so they sinned against me. Therefore will I change their glory into shame. So you guys are glorifying these holidays. You're about to glorify tomorrow. Think it's all about you. Thinking about new year, new me, all of that stuff, all that glory that you're glorifying yourselves and you're justifying yourselves in doing. All of that is going to be turned into shame, man. See that? And I yield on that.
Even knowing all the history on these holidays, man, y'all still gonna go out and celebrate them. Man. Knowing what these things go into, y'all still gonna be partakers in it, man. Right? Hey, the scripture said, "Be not partakers in her sins, man."
Mm-hmm.
But y'all looking to please the flesh, man. Y'all looking for a good time, man. Right? Hey, it's gonna be fun, man. We're gonna turn up. We're going to the club tonight. We're gonna be up all night. We're gonna get loaded. Come home. I'll probably get a couple bitches. Hey, man, y'all worried about folly, man. Right? Hey, them nukes could drop while you at that damn club, man.
Facts. Hey, you know what? Hold that point. Because we finna delve into something else real quick, right? Through the spirit, right? But real quick, let me address the powerful brother Shabbat, right? Shalawam, Malat, right? Don't forget to retype that name that you got in there, man. Shamat K.O.Y, right? Shamat K.O.Y, right? Retype your name, King, but peace and blessings to you, King, right? Shabbat Shalawam, call all Yahweh Shem Yahushai Malakim. That's right. He said Proverbs 1:22. How long ye simple ones? Hey, I had that in my mind when I was reading that, when I kept on saying the word simple, all through the spirit, all praises, right? Where ye love simplicity, and the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge, right? So how long you simple-minded jakes is going to keep loving this simple world and this simple life in these simple ways, man? Right? Scorning around all damn day, and you delight in your scorning. You love it, man. Right? And you hate knowledge. And if you hate knowledge, you're considered what? A fool, man. You know? Exodus 32. And Yahweh said unto Mashah, I have seen this people, and behold, it is a stiff-necked people. That's right, stiff-necked, man. You know, rebellious, hard-hearted. You know, so that what you said, what you had said, man. All of these things, man. Hey, because look, right? Lieutenant Netanyahu just said, you don't know you be in that club and a nuke hit, and you don't even know it, man. The music playing all loud, everything's thumping. You talk to the next, what'd you say? Huh? I can't hear you. The music's loud, man. You don't know what's going on outside, man. But on the nuke, not knowing if a nuke is gonna hit, that's on a major scale. Let's go to a minor scale and see what happens on these days, man. Right? Let me pull up this article right here. Right? It says compilation of New Year's Eve killings. Right? 2 killed in New Year's Eve shootings in Hawthorne. New Year's Eve sees wave of gun violence across the nation.
Pull it up.
I'm gonna pull some of them bunch. Let me read through real fast. Akron police investigating deadly New Year's Eve shootings. 4 killed in Rolling Heights New Year's Eve shootings. 1 dead, 9 hurt. New Year's Eve homicides makes 2019 the worst for killings. A killer New Year's Eve party. Nah, not that, but you get what I'm saying. Texas family urges responsibility. All this, you can look this up, man. It never ends when you doing this damn celebration. People die, man. Right? Let me pull one of them up.
All hell breaking loose, man.
Let's get this first one, right? 2 killed in New Year's Eve shooting in Hawthorne, Lakewood. It says separate shootings at New Year's Eve gap. Let me. Do I gotta zoom in on you?
I don't see nothing out.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing there.
Oh, it's a lucky. All right, yeah, I gotta zoom in. Okay, let me zoom in, bam. Okay, is that good?
Yeah, kind of.
It says separate shootings at New Year's Eve gatherings in Lakewood and Hawthorne left 2 men dead and 8 others wounded. The shooting in Lakewood resulted from gang belligerence. According to a witness at a gathering who spoke to NBC4, she asked to remain anonymous, citing fear of retaliation. The motivation for the separate attack in Hawthorne remains unclear. Right? Let's read this. Watch this. The witness offered more detail. According to her account, family members and friends had gathered to welcome the new year. Several were outside when 3 men approached the fenced yard and challenged a friend of hers with their gang affiliation. They started exchanging words, she said. After that, we heard gunshots.
Hey, can you put this down? That's on Netanyahu.
Oh, the top yeah, he's
when y'all want to expound on that?
Hey, look, man. So you see that in this time, right? You got people spraying on the ops, man. Guess who the ops was, and the ops of the ops was, man? So-called Black Hispanics and Native American Indians, man. Right? Ain't no damn white boy talking about his ops, man. I never seen a white boy talk about the ops unless he was looking or trying to act just like a so-called black man. Right? You never see Bob with a tie say, hey, we're going to go slide on the ops today. And this is what we're doing, right, as a community, right? No, you don't see that, man. You see black people talking about and Hispanic people talking about, hey, let's go slide on the ops, man. We're going to go get those fools, those homies, those vatos, those cholos, right? Those norteños, right? Those Sardaños, man, right? Oh, Del Sol. Yeah, we're going to go slide on Del Sol, man. And we Latin kings, but they vice lords, so we're gonna go. That's all you see with our people, man. And on the New Year, when we go to Louisiana, man, you could look it up. Watch on the 2nd of January. Watch how many shootings they have in New Orleans, right? On the 2nd of January, because every damn thing when we go together, when we come together, people is spraying Mac 11s right in the crowd trying to hit the ops, man. And they have 7 bystanders, and they missed the goddamn dude that they were shooting at, man. Right? Because of what? Because you want to be drunk, loaded in the middle of a crowd, man, getting your shoes stepped on, knowing you got PTSD and you can't deal with that type of environment, man. And you go out there and you spray up the whole set, man. Right? So these days are wicked, man. And that's all you're going to see, man. There's more and more shootings, more and more killings, man. Right? And I got a precept on that, but I'm going to let y'all go.
Con, go ahead. Before I move over to another article, go ahead, King.
So give me the book of James, chapter 1 and verse number 15, man. Right? Because all these things, man, it brings forth, right, death. Right? So like the brother going into, check this out.
God, this is the book of James, chapter 1 and verse 15. Then when lust hath conceived.
What is that lust? Right, that lust is like the bro was going into, man. You got 50 bottles of Elk, you got a pound of that good kush that came straight from California, and you in Minnesota, Mike. You in Georgia, right? Atlanta, all right. You got that new pack, right? You got these new Mollies, right? That just came out, man. They sprinkled a little something extra on there. I don't know what it is, but it had me going live for 2 days, man. I was at work, still going up, right? So I'm bringing.
And a plethora of harlots getting ready to come through the spot.
Oh, yeah, and we gotta have ho-ho-hos, man. It's the Merry Christmas year, man. You feel what I'm saying? They gotta come through. You understand me? So you have all these different lusters going on, right? And it conceive and it bring forth something, man. Read on.
Con. Then when lust hath conceived, it bringeth forth sin.
So lust inside your mind, inside your body, it has sex and bringeth forth a baby, man, right? Which is sin, man. So your lust and your desires, man, it brings forth fruit, man. It conceives in your body, meaning it meshes together and brings forth, it makes something, right? And then you're able to see it on the outside. That's why he said, hey, I will praise thee with the fruit of my lips, because the fruit of your lips, it births something. Right? So when lust is conceived, right, it brings forth sin. Read on.
And sin, when it is finished, bringeth forth death.
And now you're doing all these abominations, man. You lusting, you got the gyrating, y'all getting down, right? You got the whole little thing. You end up sleeping with somebody. It's fornication. Boom. After sleeping with somebody, her husband come home. Boom. You killed. Bing. Now your cousin got to go back and kill him because you was messing with his baby mama, because all these sins, all this lust brought forth, right, death, right? Like the brother was going into. I yield.
Let me I want to dive deep on this real fast, right? So let me get that word for lust, right? It says when lust, right? Lust. Let's get that word. Lust means what? Desire, craving, longing, desire for what is forbidden. So desiring for what is forbidden. There's two forms of lust. Lusting is not a sin, but lusting after wickedness and unrighteousness and those of the flesh and desiring to break God's commandments, lusting and desiring to do these things is sin, gonna lead you unto death. But you can lust, you can desire, you can crave for what? The scriptures, right? To make a prayer, to make supplication for your sins. You can lust and desire and crave to do what the Most High wants you to do, right? You can long for being there for your people, getting charity, right? These are two forms of lust you got to kind of balance with the knowledge of understanding. So lusting after wickedness to do wicked things in this world, these are the things that are going to get you destroyed. But lusting and desiring and craving to be in the scriptures, keep the commandments, do what the Most High does, you're lusting after righteousness. You're desiring righteousness, right? So what the brother said, right, just to edify him real quick, he said, can y'all cover a topic about lusting over women when you get a chance? I feel like the devil attacks us men with using these women nowadays, and that's facts. So you can desire and lust after a woman of righteousness, right? She's keeping the commandments. She's a good wife. She's a good woman. She does what the Lord says. You can desire and long for a woman to be your under your bosom, right? To be there with you, to be that helpmeet for you. But do not lust after these harlots that are in these streets, these OnlyFans models, these Instagram models, right? Don't crave and desire them, because they are the ones that are going to lead you to damnation, man, right? They're going to pull you away from the Most High, right? So I hope that edifies you, brother.
I was gonna say, I think we got a video on the channel on that too. I believe we did it a few weeks back about difference between being a righteous woman, and it might be on the channel. I believe we did one.
Real quick, Soldier Shama said that adultery, right? Don't lust after another man's wife. Don't desire and crave and long after another man's wife. That's wicked lust. But you can lust, you can desire after a righteous woman. You can long for a righteous woman who is not married, you know, and be the Most High's will. He will put you with that woman because you desire to have a helpmeet, a woman in this truth, a woman of faith, Proverbs 31 woman. See what I'm saying? And with that, I yield.
Or she got the spirit of willingness to get there, right? Willingness to learn, right? And to submit, right? If she has that willingness, then she can be taught to be a Proverbs 31 woman, right? Mm-hmm. But you got to try the spirit, man. You can't just jump in there. Oh, she look good, so you know I'm gonna try to build her to what I need her to be. It ain't gonna work out, man.
That's right. That's right. So that's how you balance it out. You gotta have to understand it, brother. So I hope that was edifying for you, brother. Right? Defeat that, man. You know, devil. Yeah, he trying to use these women to get us to go off, man. He trying to use these traditions, man. These damn holidays to get us to go off, man. Desiring the ways of this world, longing and craving for, to be wicked with the wicked, man. Right? Let me get a quick precept real fast, and then I'll you.
Spell something wrong.
Suck it. Just do the spirit real quick. All right, Psalms 84 and verse 10, right? Psalms 84 and 10 says, "For a day in thy courts is better than 1,000. I'd had rather be a doorkeeper in the house of my power," right, of the Most High, "than to dwell in the tents of wickedness." Right? So I'd rather desire, right, and crave to be in the house of the Most High and to dwell with him than to dwell and be in the lust of this world in the tents of wicked people, man. See that? Now yield on that.
I know the brother about to get out of here in a second, so we're gonna start kind of going through these. But let me get one more on that lust demon, right? When and different desires and different lusts, like we're going into dealing with women, right? They have seducing spirits. So you have a woman that'll seduce you in righteousness, and then you have a woman that'll seduce you in wickedness. What do I mean? Right? You have a woman that comes into your life to destroy you and bring you down to your last piece of bread and take that too. And then you have a seducing woman, right? That's just like wisdom, right? That's there to build you up, catch you when you fall, give you all your affirmations, stroke your ego, build you up as a man. When your house, your brain is broken down, right? She comes in and make repairs, right? But you also have that wicked woman that when you broken down, right? She try to ask you why you don't love her, why you ain't treat her like this, why 2 years ago you did this, and but I forgave you, but I don't forgive you, right? And all these different things that come about, man. So you really have to watch these seducing spirits and these seducing women and make sure they're seducing you in righteousness, right? And not in wickedness. Give me 1 Timothy chapter 4 and verse number 1.
And I got a precept on this same topic soon too. First, this is the book of 1 Timothy chapter 4 and verse 1. Now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith.
And some of them gonna depart just on the strength of a woman. Why? He's tired of battling her, right? I'm telling you not to celebrate Christmas. I'm telling you not to celebrate New Year's. I'm telling you not to celebrate birthdays, right? But you're making it your mission to celebrate them anyway, right? You're gonna have those spirits, right, come into your household and try to tell you to be like, you know what? Forget it. I'm not gonna say anything no more. You know what? That's on them. You know that there's nothing. No, man, you're supposed to, just like Abraham went to go save Lot out of a burning house, right? You need to try to save your family out of a burning house as well, man. These different lust demons, the world seducing them, right, is gonna overtake you if you don't keep up the fight. Sometimes you got to let them put their hands to the fire and get burned as well and let Yahweh work, right? But keep reading, King.
Come. Some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits.
So the woman is a seductress, right? That's what they call them, seductress, man, right? Because they're able to seduce in many different ways, right? But are you going to allow the seduction of this world to get you, or the seduction of the wisdom of righteousness, right, to get you, right? What you're going to get captivated by, that's what you're going to become, right? What you let hypnose you or hypnotize you is the same thing you're going to get overcome by. If I listen to F to B and leave it for another and shoot the nigga and kill him in his head, right? And all these different wicked raps, I'm going to become that because that's what I'm hypnotizing myself to believe in, right? If you listen to, oh yeah, girl, this fucking springtime summer ish,
damn sexy red,
yeah, that damn sexy red spirit, man. That other girl talk about run a train, man. Right? If you listen to these girls, man, next thing you know, you're gonna be bending it over backwards for the man in the back of the club, man. Right? You're gonna be doing all these nasty things, man. Right? So the things that you hypnotize yourself with, they seduce you, man. We want to get seduced by the woman of wisdom, not by the woman of wisdom of this world, man. Read on.
Giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils.
Because that's how they get you, man. They get you to feel good and you come to their light. You come to their way, right? Not keeping the Sabbath every Friday night to Saturday night. You end up getting into another doctrine, right? And now you keeping it, you know, and you skipping 2 days, man, right? And every month, man, right? So you get into these different seducing spirits, right? And it'll overthrow you at the end of the day because it sounds good, man, right? When I heard the lunar moon breakdown, man, that sound real good. That dude nice the way he bringing it out, right? But I'm gonna stay right here because this seem right, right? I know the doctrines, I know the precept. I'm gonna stay here, but it's a seducing spirit that made me think like, oh, hold on, you know what I mean? It sounds good, man. the gates only open on, one day of the week, and it's kind of sweet, man. So you gotta watch these women as well as watch these ways of the world, man.
Con. And that's right, man. So basically you gotta be strong in this faith, right? So you don't depart from it. You gotta be you have to have your mental fortitude strong and built up with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding by keeping the commandments of the Most High, so you don't get swayed this way and that way, and you just get juggled around like a ship in a storm. You just all over the place, man. You gotta stay 10 toes down and doing what the Most High wants you to do. And when you do these things, watch this, right? Proverbs 16. Right, Proverbs chapter 16 and verse 3. It says, commit thy works unto Yahweh. Right, so if you commit your works to the Most High and you stand steadfast in that, and thy thoughts shall be established. Right, commit thy works unto Yahweh, and thy thoughts shall be established. Right, so when you commit your works to the Most High, guess what? It's righteous works. You're not committing wicked works and wicked deeds to the Most High. You're doing that to the ways of this world and Satan. So the works you're committing is ultimately of righteous deeds, man. Right? So if you do these things, your thoughts, which ultimately is going to be righteous thoughts, right? Good thoughts, because it stems off of the works you're doing to the Most High. That's what's going to be established, right? Okay, I'm going to do what the Most High says to do, you know what I'm saying? And Most High willing, he'll bless me in my righteous thinking and the things I want in righteousness and good things, you know? And what are one of those things? Let's get that right here, right? Ecclesiastes 26 and 23. A wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man, but a godly woman is given to him that feareth Yahweh, right? So if you're doing the things of this world and New Year's Eve and you about to party in New Year's Eve, guess what? A wicked woman's going to come and seduce you away, man. Get you jammed up, right? If you're not doing the things of New Year's Eve that's coming tomorrow night, and you're staying away from that, and you're doing what these brothers in this chat are doing, and those that are taking heed to the ways of the Most High is going to bless you with a godly woman. You're going to be seduced by a godly woman, man, to be there for you. Not a wicked woman get seduced by a wicked woman to take you away from the Most High. See that? Now yield on that.
And wisdom, right, is a woman. So you could get wicked wisdom or you could get godly wisdom, right? And whatever, you're going to be overtaken thereby, right? Like the brother bringing out.
That's right. Let me bring out one more video, an article, and we get our closing precepts. Right, real fast. All right, so I want to bring this out, right? Of course, we brought this out on so-called Christmas Eve, right? That damn wicked day, right? If y'all ain't looked into it already, this is the open scroll. You just type in on your Google search, open scroll satanic list, right? And this website pops up of all the satanic holidays, right? List of satanic holidays. And we went into what? December, right? Winter solstice, feast day, whatever. They do orgies on that day, or any age, even animals, man, right? We went into that. December 24th, Demon Reveal. So go watch the last video. Christmas is the worship of pagan gods, man. That's what it is. But today we're bringing out what? January 1st, man. New Year's Day is what? A Druid feast day. Age from 15 to 33. See that? And what's a Druid feast day? Right? Let's go. Let's get that real fast. Bear with me, y'all. Druid definition, right? Let me pull it up. Druid, a priest, magician, or soothsayer in ancient Celtic religions, right? Heathen customs, man. Paganism. Not of the Most High, not of the Bible, and not of the Israelites, man. This ain't our customs. These are the customs of the other religions, man. I mean, other nations, man. That's what a Druid is. So if you go back, right, January 1st is a Druid feast day. What happened on a Druid feast day in 1949? Tell me what they did in 1949 on a Druid feast day. I'm going to show you right now. All right? Queen Elizabeth Druid ritual. Right? Druid ritual. Druids raised the ancient and sacred sword above their heads for the ceremony at the National Eisteddfod of Wales of Driffen Park. High-angle shots of the ceremony in progress. Princess Elizabeth, later Queen Elizabeth II, dressed in ancient robes, is led to the Ark Druid to become a bard. Everyone applauds her. Right? So this is what they did, man. This is what they do. Right? Let me play this, man. This is Princess Queen Elizabeth at the time. She went and did a Druid feast day, a Druid ritual, man. This is not our customs, man. And this is what they do on January 1st. And we need to abstain from these things, man. These are the practices of these heathen nations. And if you Israelites, you Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are going to continue to do things in such a manner, you are going to be destroyed. I cannot say it enough, man. Right?
The past and the present meet. Wearing the emerald green robe of the novitiate, the princess's name is added to the roll of bards.
Elizabeth of Windsor.
An archdruid salutes the princess, and Wales remembers yet another Eisteddfod.
And that's pretty much it, man. You know, Druid Feast Day. Right. Y'all got any more precepts real quick? Close that out.
Closing precepts or what?
Yeah, we can get the closing precepts. I'm going to go first real quick. I got one.
All right, can I go ahead?
Jeremiah 8:6, right? Jeremiah 8:6 says, I hearkened and heard, right? Guess what, man? Our people are listening to this, man. They've heard this information before. They've heard the wickedness of Christmas, Halloween, New Year's Eve, all of these fake holidays that these heathen nations practice. They heard these things, but what? But spake not aright. No man repented him of his wickedness, saying, what have I done? Right? They still going to go tomorrow. They're still going to party it up tomorrow. Oh, yeah, man, I heard that Christmas is pagan. I guess what, I'm still do it anyways. Oh, I heard New Year's Eve, man. They were saying something about it. But hey, man, we living it up tomorrow still, man. Nobody's saying, damn, man, you know what? Damn, they got some wicked roots to this thing. I really got to check my spirit. I don't want to get destroyed, man. What do I do, man? I got to make things right with the Most High. Nobody's saying this stuff, man. Only a select few are, but the majority of our people are not doing this, right? Again, saying, what have I done? Everyone turned to his course as the horse rusheth into battle. So as quick as you got a battle horse going fast into the battle, our people are stuck on their course to keep doing their wickedness in a hurry, man. Not slowing down. Quick to do evil, man. You know? And with that, I yield.
Colin, that was mighty priest. I was gonna bring that one too. Let me get a second.
Oh yeah. Did I have it on screen? Did I have it on screen? It's lucky.
Nah, it wasn't on screen.
Oh man, it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, I'm
gonna share yours though.
Second Maccabees chapter 4.
Yeah, come on.
You started at 14.
Second Maccabees chapter 4 and verse number 14.
Yeah, you can start at 14.
That the priests had no courage to serve any more at the altar, but despising the temple and neglecting the sacrifices, hastened to be partakers of the unlawful allowance in the place of exercise.
Hey man, we are a nation of priests, man, right? Under the order of Melchizedek, right? So, and that's what's going on. That's what we see, right? Our people don't got no courage, man. We don't got no courage anymore to stand up for our God, man. We don't got no courage to do what's right in the eyes of our law, right? Hey, we hate the law, man. We despise the things written therein, and we choose to be partakers in things that we know are unlawful according to our God, man. Right? We choose to be partakers in these things that we know anger our God, man. Hey, that's your father, man. And you angering your father, right? You choosing to do that. Hey, read on to that next verse.
After the game of discus called them forth. Not verse 15, not setting by the honors of their fathers, but liking the glory of the Grecians best of all.
Hey man, nobody is standing by with their forefathers and the traditions of their forefathers. Nobody cares to even seek it out, man. Right? A lot of brothers and sisters don't even know their true culture, man. Their true heritage, their true nationality, man. Hey, but they like the ways of America the most, man. Right? They like the ways of the same people who came and raped, robbed, and murdered their ancestors, and they care about what they think. Man.
Bring it out.
We worried about what these people think about us, and we trying to get up on their level, man. Hey, I want to have businesses just like that, man. Hey, I want to be dressed in nice suits just like that, man. Right? Hey, I want to celebrate all the things these people celebrate because they make it look good. Hey man, you liking the ways of the Grecians most of all, man. Right? Who are the Greeks, man? The Romans. And today is modern day Rome, man. Everybody following after their ways, but don't want to go back and really see what their ancestors was doing and follow after the ways and traditions of their ancestors.
Read to 17.
Go ahead.
Verse 16. By reason whereof sore calamity came upon them.
Man, hey, and because of that, right? Because of us choosing to follow after the ways of these other nations, man, and choosing to put away the ways of our forefathers, man. Hey, all these sore calamities come upon us, right? All these bad things happen to us as a people,
man. For they had them to be their enemies and avengers, whose custom they followed so earnestly.
Right? Hey, it said we had them to be our enemies and our avengers, man. How can your enemy be the same people that's gonna save you, man? Right? The same people we follow after their customs so wholeheartedly, man. Hey, who goes the most hardest on these holidays, man? Hey, you see Halloween. Hey, our people got the houses decked up for Halloween, man. All the ornaments. Christmas come, lights lit up all on the block. It's our people houses that's lit up on the block, man. We go on the hardest for their traditions, man.
Hey, some of them, Salaki, some of them still got it up today, man. I mean, still until most people, bro, think it's bad luck to take down their Christmas stuff until after January 1st, man. Right. So they still got their stuff out right now, man. I went to this Mexican lady house, man. She had the lights going. She had a table with the lights going, the white Mary, the white Jesus, and two baby Jesuses on there and two lambs, right there. Then she had on the doorway going to the rooms and stuff. She had a damn I want to say a wreath, but the same material the wreath made out of, going on the door like this, with the damn Christmas balls, and she just celebrating her tail off, man. Right? Man. And it's like y'all saying, man, it's a car, man. It's Jake, man. Right? It's Yashar Allah, man.
It's sad, man. It's sad to see that, man. Right? Our people so lost, bro. And our people love the ways of this nation, man. It's sad because they're fooled, man. Right? They're fooled in their minds off of like my brother brought out in Corinthians, man. Right? You're fooled by your desires, man. You are easily fooled by the spirit, man. So you let these wicked spirits lead you in the wrong doctrines, man. In the wrong ideologies, and now they mixing these doctrines with the Bible, and you thinking and it's keeping you.
That was First Timothy 4. Seducing spirits and doctrines.
First Timothy, right? And now you mixing all these things up, man. Right? Hey, man, it's sad to see our people like that, man.
Read on. And avengers whose custom they follow so earnestly, and unto whom they desire to be like in all things. Verse 17. For it is not a light thing to do wickedly against the laws of Yahweh.
Man.
But the time following shall declare these things.
Hey, man, that's not light, man. That's nothing small, right? Hey, anytime you do with something wicked against the laws of God, man, that's a big thing, man. Regardless of it's just fringes. I just ain't wearing. I wear my fringes like once a week. Hey, man, that's not a light thing. Hey, you gonna be judged for all things you do, man. And that's nothing small. That's nothing minor. It might be a minor law in your mind. Hey, man, but what how shot say, man? He who breaks even one of these least commandments and teaches men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven, man.
That's right.
No praise.
With that, I yield.
What you got, Cap?
Give for me Sirach chapter 11 and verse number 29. And then I want Wisdom of Solomon chapter 10 and verse number 10.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 11 and verse number 29. Bring not every man into thine house, for the deceitful man hath many trains.
So you have to watch the people that you let up into your brain, man. Right? You gotta watch because your house is also dealing with your brain, man. You wanna only allow certain people into your brain, certain people to have conversations with, right? After a while, right, when brothers start speaking ill, or evil, right, we kind of gotta say, okay, look, I'm gonna zone out of this conversation, or I'm gonna slowly depart, right? Because these things are not good for my train of thought, right? So trust not every man, man, right? Or don't let any man into your house, man, because they come with many trains, man. Brothers have many ways of thought, right? Or schools of thoughts on them, and they try to portray it onto you. Now the next thing you know, you got a bugged out doctrine, right? Now Mary really was an actual virgin without her hymen popped, right? So you gotta watch, right, these people that you put in your vicinity, man, right, in your area, man. Let into your brain, man. Don't just call and conversate with everybody. If they don't go through the scriptures, right, you really don't want counsel from these people, man. Right? And if you married, right, you go seek wisdom from married people, man. You don't go seek wisdom from a single person, because how they know what works, man. Right? So these different things, man, we need to keep in mind, man, because schools of thoughts bring an evil spirit into your house, man, right? And women, y'all need to make sure y'all take care of that even more, because y'all get seduced by your family, your friends, and different people all the time. So you really have to watch who you're getting information from. If they're not based off the Bible and you are, don't listen to those people, man. Right? Give for me that Wisdom of Solomon, right? Chapter 11 and verse number 29. I want it in the GNT.
Come on. Wisdom of Solomon 10 and 10.
Yep. You see it? Yahweh? Yeah, Yahweh. You like that one? You see Khalil?
Yeah.
Shalawam, youngling. See you, young princess, daughter of Zion, right there. Wisdom 10 and 10 in the GNT. Right.
That's right.
And it reads, the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 10 and verse 10 in the GNT. A righteous man once had to escape from his brother's anger.
Right, talking about Jacob. Right, go ahead.
And wisdom guided him in the right way.
So we looking forward to wisdom guiding us in the right way, right? We don't want to listen to the wisdom of the world. Why? Because that's an evil woman, right? That's a wicked woman. A wicked woman is given as a portion unto a wicked man, right? But unto the godly, right, he's given a godly woman. So we need to make sure our wisdom is coming from the godly and not from the wicked woman, right? Go ahead.
She showed him God's kingdom. And hold on, let me take this down.
Yeah,
she showed him.
Zoom in a little bit if you can. Let
me see.
All right, cool.
Again, right? let me start from the top. A righteous man once had to escape from his brother's anger, and wisdom guided him in the right way. She showed him God's kingdom, Yahweh's kingdom, and allowed him to know about holy things.
Right, and that's what wisdom doing right now, crying out right now, man, on this doctrine of Janus, man. Right, we're crying out, man, and letting you know holy things, right, rather than unholy. All right, go ahead.
She, right, wisdom made him prosperous and successful in his work.
And that's how we're going to become prosperous and successful in our works, in our doings, right? When we listen unto wisdom, wisdom tells us not to follow the way of the heathen, right? Like Jeremiah chapter 10 and verse 2 tells us, man, because the customs of the people are vain.
That's right. Go ahead. Verse 11. When others were greedy for what he had and wanted to take it away from him, wisdom stood by him and made him rich.
Hey, wisdom said there's a way out, right? And right now we're screaming and crying unto the people, letting you know, man, you don't have to follow Janus, man. You don't have to follow the other God, which is December, right? You don't have to follow the God, right, of the winter solstice, right, which is from the 21st of December until the 1st of January, right? You don't have to follow these things, man. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 12. She protected him from his enemies who were waiting for a chance to attack him.
And wisdom also keeps you safe because she lets you know there's some things about to pop off, right? Like nuclear fire, man. And wisdom is telling you, come out of her, my people, before you be partakers of her sins. Right? Go ahead.
She gave him victory in a hard fight.
It's been a hard fight, man, right, for the Israelites, man. We've been fighting hard, man, to stay in this thing, man, to stay occupied, preoccupied, right? Stay focused on prophecy, man, right? Whistleblowers, newscasts, right? And different things because we waiting, we staying in the fight, man. So that way we could overcome with the strength and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Go ahead.
And real quick on that note, it's a hard fight, man. We in a boxing ring constantly, daily, fighting against this world, fighting against the devil, fighting against these unrighteous wisdom, you know. And it's not just a one knockout punch we win. No, man, we gonna take some blows too, get a little bit against the ropes, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is, if we stay in that wisdom, we're not gonna get knocked out. We gonna win that championship belt at the end of the day.
All right, like Rocky.
Swollen and all. We get beat up, but hey, man, we gonna win still, man. Keep fighting, right?
That one good punch, right? And that's Yahweh Shah.
That's right. Again, she gave him victory in a hard fight so that he might realize that nothing can make a person stronger than serving Yahweh.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. 13.
No.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I saw this and I was like, I gotta bring this out, dog.
And this is powerful, man. This is powerful, right? So yeah, nothing can make a person stronger than serving the Most High, man. You know, you in that boxing ring, like I said, man. But who's the man at the corner belt giving you the water, giving you the towel? You sitting in the chair, he's catching you up. Look, man, you got to hit him with this jab. You know when he goes for that, when he slows down, man, give him that good uppercut. Hey, that's the Most High Yahweh, man. He's the one patching you up. Oh, you sitting in that corner chair on a stool in the boxing ring. He's over there putting Q-tips on your cuts, man, and getting you back in that spirit, man. Right, raising you back up. And when you get off that stool to get ready to keep boxing, man, guess what? That's him raising you back up, keeping you 10 toes down and steadfast, man. And eventually you're gonna go for that knockout punch, man, because his spirit and his guidance is with you throughout that whole match, man. Right.
That's what I yield with. That's what I yield with.
Hey, real quick, just to touch on that too, man. That's just like David and Goliath, man. Hey, imagine Goliath coming out swole, man, armored up, big old swords. You know what I'm saying? And you got David over here. He's I'm gonna get him with this sling, man. Hey, the Lord gonna direct this stone, and it's a wrap, man. Hey, I put all my trust in the Lord, man. He got all my strength is in serving the Most High, man.
It's like a big ass, like David came out with a damn bazooka, right? And I mean, it's like Goliath came out with a damn bazooka, right? And David had like a little 22. But David knew if I could hit the head of that bomb in that bazooka, I could kill this dude, right? And with that faith, man, he shot his little 22 and blew that brother up, man. Blew that man up.
I got one of these brothers want me to bring out a precept real quick. He texted me through the phone, right? One of my coworker, man, the brother Yakanan, right? John. Let me pull up this precept for this brother real quick. So he's watching through the spirit. Right. He wanted let me get that in the blue letter, right? And that goes right in hand when we talk about, right? The philosophies, man. Colossians chapter 2 and verse number 8, right? And it says, beware, lest any man spoil you through philosophy, right? And vain deceit, after the tradition of men, after the rudiments of the world, and not after Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, man. Right? Let's get that word for rudiments just for the edification of the people still in the chat. Right? What's rudiments mean? The rudiments of the world, right? Rudiments means, right, any first thing, right, from which the others belonging to some series or composite whole take their rise, an element, first principle, right? The chiefly things of this world, the things that are set as high regard, the things that are set as chiefly things, man. That's what it means, the first principles. Get that in the Strong's real fast. Something orderly in arrangement. So they arrange these principles and these holidays and all of these things that they get us to follow as the chief principles of everything, man. The main ones. Halloween, right? Christmas, Thanksgiving, and New Year's, man. Right? This nation regards these holidays as the highest out of everything, man. The first principles, the rudiments, man. Right? So again, right? Beware, lest any man spoil you. You don't want to be spoiled through what? The philosophies, the teachings, the doctrines, right? And vain deceit, meaning what? Meaningless deception after the tradition of men and after the rudiments of the world and not after Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, man. Right? So we don't want to follow these things, man. We want to follow the teachings of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, right? That's Yahweh in the name of his son, man. Yahweh Wa Yahweh Shai. You know? Powerful precept, King. All praises. So that's it. And real quick, that's right. A win is a win. And Shama'at said real fast, right? Be not deceived. 1 Corinthians 15 and 33. Be not deceived. Evil communications corrupt good manners.
That's right.
Right? Ecclesiastes 9 and 15. Let thy talk be with the wise, and all thy communication in the law of the Most High. Powerful right. two-piece precept, man. Right? All
That's
praises.
Right.
And with that, we're gonna close out, man. Right? So yeah, man, stop celebrating these wicked holidays, man. Stop following the traditions of men. We're at the tail's end of this thing, man. America's getting ready to fall. The dollar's crashing. World War III is coming. Death and destruction is coming to our people who don't repent and take heed to the ways of wisdom and the law, statutes, and commandments, man. Right? And we need to do it as a brotherhood, man. If you need help, reach out to the brothers, man. If you need somebody to guide you, hey, hit me up in the DMs or something. Send me an email. Do something about it, man. Because we're here for our people and we want our people to wake up and repent. Repent means to come to a remorseful mind and really remorse about your wrongdoing and your sins, man. Right?
That's right.
Go ahead, King.
That's right. I'm just ready to close out whenever you are.
Come. Yeah, with that, we're going to say, call Allah, Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, right? That's all praises to Yahweh in the name of his son, Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, real name Yahweh Shai in the Hebrew. This edification is for the 12 tribes of Israel, who are you so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans today. All you brothers, beautiful brothers and sisters in the chat still that held on this long, man. Give the brothers a like, man. Comment, share, subscribe. Get this knowledge out here, man, because our people really need the edification, man. And with that, we say, Kwam Yashala.
Kwam Yashala.
Hey, Kwam Yashala.
Right.
Hey, real quick. He put a comment. He said, "How do I find my name in the Hebrew?" Right. I know you said you're gonna be out in Dallas next week, so the more you start coming around, brothers, man, we give you a name based off your characteristics.
That's right.
Yeah. Cameron, either DM me or DM Nathania in the IG, man. We'll even give you the phone number, man. Call brother up, man. You know, that's how much we truly love our people through charity, man, and
That's
people
right.
through the spirit. Right. So hit a brother up. Don't be hesitant. You know, if your brothers need help, just hit us up, man. Right. And with that, we're gonna say Shalawam.
Shalom.
Shalawam.